Blades fans, subscribe to Blades Ramble. Up the Blades.
What is happening, Blades? I had another dodgy intro then after being assured by Sky that internet would not cause me problems. The TV looks all right. The stream looks okay. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. And we are going to keep our fingers crossed tonight that things go well, both on the pitch and off the pitch for this stream. We might have to switch providers or something if it don't get better, because it's no good this. So, how are we all this evening? Big game, some big changes. It's going to be tough tonight. I know we've all got sort of half an eye on Sunday, including Wilder looking at the lineup. In fact, I've just tried to upload the lineup, see if I can get both teams here. Right, so there we are. So, I mean, you can look at the Bristol City lineup if you want. I'm not overly fussed, to be honest. They'll play who they want to play. I've got an idea about Jason Knight. We've been told to look out for, dangerous player. Naki Wells has been banging a few in, but it's our team that I want to focus on. We've got what I would consider our strongest back four and back five if you want to include Cooper. But Cooper in goal. We've got Gilchrist at right back, Burrows at left back, and Nell back alongside Suter. So Jackie Robinson drops out, and then there's a few changes a little bit higher up. Now, I have it on good authority that our blaster was scheduled to start, but as a precaution, and that's all it is, Peck's coming instead. So it's Peck and Sousa. Sousa who wears the armband tonight. And then it's Brooks on the right-hand side, who's been pushing to start and has looked okay when he's come on recently. He looked a little bit groggy after he returned from concussion, I thought, but he's looked okay in recent times. We've got either O'Hare or Hamer on the left. I'm assuming it'll be O'Hare, or I'm half hoping it'll be O'Hare, and the other one in the number 10 role, which let's hope it's Gus, because no one picks his spot like Gustavo, as Disco Dave would say. And then up front, we're resting Kiefer Moore, who takes a batter in most games. I don't just mean from the fans; he takes a physical toll, but most games. So are we keeping him fresh for the weekend? Tyrese Campbell, 2-2, leads the line on his own. Now, I know a lot of people have been... Let's just have a quick look at the bench, actually. Luke Faxon stays on the bench. Sam McCallum, Ollie Arblaster in case we need him. Kiefer Moore, Rak Saki, Jackie Robinson, Norrington Davis, Sariki, and Ryan One. Nice to see Ryan One involved. Now, I know most people will... Let me just double-check some comments, make sure you can hear me. Okay. It sounds like it. It looks like it because nobody's complaining about. Jimmy, I can count the pixels on you, says Jamie. Let me know that I'm okay. Let me know that I'm okay. So what do you think to Wilder's changes? I prefer 4-4-2, but a large part of me that prefers 4-4-2 is because I think it supports Kiefer Moore the best. And if Kiefer Moore is not going to be leading the line, do we need to have two up? I like two up front. I think it's more of an attacking threat. But this is an okay compromise. Tyrese Campbell, we say he's leading the line on his own, but he's a bit more mobile than Kiefer Moore, probably. Interesting start. So let me know your thoughts. Jordan starts us off tonight. Come on, Blades, let's have it. Yes, love that, pal. Evening, Jimmy. Good evening, mate. Hope you're okay. Sam says, I'm going for a 1-0 win. I think it'll be very close. I've gone 1-0 as well, Sam. I think that's probably close to what it's going to be like, a tight game. We need to be really careful what we wish for, hoping we don't become what Sunderland were when they had Ellis Short and Swansea under their American owners. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about the takeover in there recently. A lot of noise about that. I'm not so sure it'll happen as quickly as has been reported in the local press, if at all. It's not, from what I understand, it's not fully signed off yet. So 3 points Blades 1-0 win. Campbell 3-3, says Maury. Love that, pal. Love that. What they say at the first press conference will be key. It's important that they say the right things so we know what their plans are moving the club forwards. We're skipping a few pages ahead there, Sam. Skipping a few pages, pal. I'm going to worry about that when it's announced. Not worry about that, but I'll be on. Don't worry. We'll talk about it. There'll be plenty of time to talk about it. But tonight, can't take the eye off the ball. Bristol City in front of us. Jamie says his Fire Stick's struggling tonight. Also, evening all. Don't know what you mean. You're not using an illegal means to watch this game, mate. It's on Sky for anybody that's. I think it's on the red button or the Plus channel now that they operate. That's where I've got it anyway. So they're doing a bit of a Plymouth review at the minute, but I think in 5, usually at 20 to 5 minutes before kickoff, you can access the other channels. Evening, Jimmy and Andy the Blade. Is he there as well? No, he's not with me tonight. It's another game and more changes if Blaster is rested because of the fluid. I'm okay with that. It's now waiting and seeing. So Andy the Blade is he's going on holiday in the early hours of the morning. So he's always welcome. He knows that. I think he enhances our streams, even though he spends 50% of it having a go at me, which, excuse me, I know a lot you find entertaining anyway. So, yeah, he's more than welcome. And if Dad, if you want to jump on, then just let me know. But no, I think he's got a few little bits to tidy up before he goes away again tomorrow. So have a good time, Father. Happy Chappy says picture looks choppy, Jimmy. Oh, let's see if we've improved at all. Wow, what is that picture quality, man? Okay, this is earlier. I'm hoping we've settled down a bit then. Jimmy can count the pixels on your evening, Jimmy. Rotation looks good, to be honest. Tough game, but still a winning team. Up the Blades. F the Owls. Up the Ramble, says Nige. I'm not against Peck starting, but just surprised that Ollie is the one who's dropped. As I say, I think it's a precaution more than anything else from what I'm hearing. Mrs. Nose says, I'm. Good evening. Hope you're well. Evening, Jimmy and all Ramblers. Quietly confident, even with the changes. 2-0 Blades. Hamer and a nil to score. Nice. Love that, Ian. No Brewster. No Brewster to score. Is he? Did he make the bench? That's probably why we're not going for a Brewster goal. Yeah, Brewster's not on the bench. He did get battered, didn't he, the other day? So Brewster misses out. Hey, Jimmy. Hello again, pal. No Shackleton either in the squad, says Ray. In Chris, we trust. That could be anything, though, couldn't it, Ray? There could be reasons we don't know about. I don't think looking at the bench that, oh, maybe it's a conscious decision that it might be he's unavailable. We don't know. We're speculating, aren't we? There we go. It's good now. Nice. You're okay. Evening Ramblers. All good, Jimmy. That's what we like to see. Good evening, Richie. Okay, pal. I want us to win, says Jord. Oh, me too, pal. Me too. 3 points would go down very well, wouldn't they? All good now, Jimmy, says Dom. Just need a few teething problems, weren't it? Just get through it. See the wrinkles all clear, Jimmy. Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Dull 0-0 for me. Rich bringing his usual buoyant, ambitious self. We're going for a 0-0. Thanks, pal. Hope you're well. Hope that third leg's okay. Sound and picture is okay for me now, Jimmy. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Like and subscribe, says Dougie. Thank you, pal. 3-0 calling it now. Which way, though, Alistair? Which way? We're going 3-0. I assume you mean Blades. Evening all. 2-0. Let's go, says Dave the Nose. Love that, pal. Love that. I think this will be a very tight game. Heads saying 1-1. Hearts saying 1-0 Blades. Come on, you red and white wizards. Up the Blades. Up the Ramble. Like and subscribe, says Jord. Thank you, mate. Like and subscribe, says Ian. Up the Blades. Up the Ramble. James says, evening Blades. Good feeling about tonight. I've just had £2 at 40 to 1 on Hamer to score first. And 1-0 Blades. All the best, Jimmy lad. Bet responsibly, but that's decent. That £2 at 40 to 1 for Hamer to be the only goal scorer on the night. Love that. Forget the football a minute. How are you keeping, mate? How's everything? I'm good, thank you, pal. I'm okay. I'm putting the right steps in place to get better. My DMs are always open for anybody that's going through a bit of a rough patch. So I appreciate you checking in there, right? But I'm good, mate. I'm good. I hope you are too. 3-0 Blades. Sorry being quiet recently, struggling myself, so just keeping my head down. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Right. Message me, mate. Message me, pal. And we'll have a chat. Apologies for my wife and her complete lack of commenting skills. You didn't marry her for her commenting skills, did you, pal? That wasn't, you weren't to know she was going to turn out to be an appalling commenter. I'm sure there's other things that she brings to the relationship. Hey up, Jimmy says, Paul, is Vinny Andy's favourite player yet? No. However, Vinny Souza has achieved a feat that I can't ever remember any Blade do. Maybe Jack O'Connell, because Andy the Blade was into him after these first 4 games. But Vinny Souza has actually made Andy the Blade think maybe he was wrong about a player. Now, this is the second time in history, and he was a professional scout for 25 years, and he's never been wrong about a player other than Jack O'Connell, because it were a 4-game window, and he now gives a player 5 to 10 games before he immediately judges them and writes them off. Vinny Souza had had that season with Sheffield United in Premier League, he was done. And now Andy the Blade's like, actually, I don't want to admit it, but he's playing very well. Morning, Jimmy. Morning, Beast Boy. Hopefully we get the win, and would rather have a win on Sunday than today, but up the Blades. Yeah, we'd take a draw tonight if it guaranteed 3 points on Sunday, wouldn't we? All day long. Scotty, good evening, pal. Hope you're well. Not spoke to you for a little bit. I'm going for a 1-1 tonight. Bristol City, a difficult team to play at the minute. Add into the changes and plan for Sunday. Yeah. Okay. That's sensible, mate. I know you don't want it, but you think it might happen. This has got 0-0 written all over it, says David. What's the 0-0 all about? Don't join Rich's crew. Ribbon getting off the bench, off the coach. Looked a bit peed off. Ribbon? Do we mean Robbo? Well, yeah. Hey up, Jimmy, says Andrew. Andy the Scottish Blade watching along from Perth. Oh, smashing, pal. 1-0 Blades for me. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Thank you for joining us, pal. The Scottish Blade. Nice. We are all over the place, aren't we? We're taking up. Oh, no. It's... Come on. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Stop. That's fine. Hold. Right. Oh, no. Trust me to get a bloody all singing, all dancing webcam that I can't control. I'm going for a cagey 1-1, says Dom. Hopefully we can nick it up the Blades, up the Ramble. Yeah, hopefully we can nick it, pal. A draw is not a disaster, by the way. We don't want a draw. I said in the Ramble earlier, if we win both Blackburn and tonight, it's top 2. It's top 2 form. It's top 2. It's sending out a message that we are a top 2 contender. If we drew both games, I think we're top 6. So 4 points would put us somewhere in the middle, wouldn't it? So I'd take a draw tonight. Again, if it means that we're definitely going to win on Sunday. But let's be greedy. Let's go for a win tonight. Come on. Blades to win 2-0. Campbell to continue his scoring streak, then slaughter the Pigs on Sunday, says Rob. Wow. There's some Campbell converts, aren't there, I think, in the Blades community. Me as well, really. I've warmed to him. Obviously, 2-2 certainly helps that. Don't know why, but I think it'll be an easy game tonight, says Matthew. Famous last words. Going 3-1 to us. Okay, pal. I hope you're right, but up the Blades, up the Ramble, says Steve. 1-0 Blades. I think it'll be a tight game tonight. Me too. Jimmy, says Liam. I think 3-0. Hamer, Campbell and O'Hare to score up the Blades, up the Ramble. Come on. Right, let me see if I can get this doodah working. What do you do like? Up the Blade. Because we're at quarter to kick off, aren't we? So we should be imminent. So I need to go to the +1. You can follow along with me if you want and do this. There we go. Right, cool. So we're on the right channel, we think. And it's loading. Come on! Yeah, you meant Robbo, didn't you? Not Ribbon Ray. I got that, mate. I got that. 2-1 to the Blade, says Chris. Is it tomorrow? Is it still Smoke and Mirrors? Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Please like and subscribe. It won't be tomorrow. Not a chance. Brewster for a hat-trick at the weekend. More with a brace with his head. Oh, love it. Love it. I was definitely wrong about Vinny Souza, says Maury. I think a lot of us were, pal. And it's all right to be in it. And I'm glad we were. You know, it's one of those things for the greater good. I'd rather be wrong every day at week and he turned out to be a great player. For every player I criticise, which ain't many, to be fair. Ribbon, maybe. Evening, James. Don't mind the rotation. Our blaster on the bench, says Man Mountain. Muted me at the suggestion. Let's go United, up the Blades, up the Ramble. I have to mute you every now and again, pal. Come on. Andy the Blade has only been wrong once, and that's when he thought he was wrong, but he wasn't. You know him, don't you, Ian? You know him. Well said, David. I preferred the earlier picture. Right. Okay. I've got the game on. We're good. Preferred the earlier picture. What, you couldn't see my face? Thank you, David. Cheers. Up the Ramble, up the Blades. Like and subscribe. Jimmy, all this technology seems to be driving you nuts. Mate, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. Look, we are around 135 subs away from that magical. I was going to put my hand up and show 5 then, but I didn't because of my webcam. So we are like 130, 135 away from 5K. Oh, we're off. We're off already. So we'll get to the game in a sec. But once we get to 5K, that magical milestone that we've been craving for so long, there's going to be changes in the channel. And I don't mean necessarily directly. You know, I don't want anything to go away that you're enjoying, but I want to bring some help on board. I want people to be on hand, you know, and we might have to turn it into a bit more of a professional outfit because at the minute you can only wing it for so long, can't you? That camera's got a mind of its own, says it. You're not kidding, pal. Whose side you on? I follow as an L right wing. Yeah, maybe. It could happen. It could happen. Happy birthday to George Long, says Maury. Well, yeah. Jimmy, let's hope Wilder hasn't made the same mistake again. The 3 drop players will make a massive difference up the Blades, up the right. Yeah, but we are bringing in Gus Hamer and Anel Ahmedhodzic. So it's not really, it is a rotation rather than a weakened team for me. It's Bristol City on the march at the minute, but it rolls back to Cooper. That's good. I'm going Blades versus Cov to the Blades versus Cov match on the 23rd. Oh, very good, pal. Very good. I'll see you there. I think if it's at home, I'll see you there. If not, I'll be doing a watch along. Can't remember, to be honest. Set them all up other day as well. Not got Sky. Anyone know a good stream? Says Lee. If anybody can help Lee out, and just drop it in the comments. Right. So let's focus on this game. I'm gonna nudge up the volume a little bit, and I want you to tell me if you can hear it because you're not really supposed to be hearing it, are you? So Bristol City with the ball along their back line, and it's a throw to them. Probably about a third of the way into their own half. Is it me, says Maury, or is the camera angle weird? It always is at Bristol City. They're really high up as a gantry. It's always this like wide view. And it's not great. Time check, yeah. Apologies, Man Mountain. It is 2:18, 2:19, 2:20, 2:21. Thank you, pal. Turn it up, says Nige. Okay. My son's got my son's head teacher been rubbing it in my face that he's got derby tickets for Sunday. I know. I'll be there. I'll be there. You've got your time check, Rich. Calm it down. 2:40, 2:41, 2:42. There we go. Right. Alfie Gilchrist. Inside to Peck. Oh, left it a bit short. That's a free kick. I've no chance. With my eyesight, I have no chance with them wide angle views of telling you who's got the ball when. It was Sidney Peck that left Hamer. I think it were a bit of a stray pass, but Hamer managed to get to it, and then their man brought Hamer down as he was stretching. So we've got the ball now, passing it along in their half, but along our back line. And Nell over to Burrows. It's got to be, hasn't it, surely? Yeah. Now, it looks to me like it's Callum O'Hare on the left and Gus Hamer in the 10, which is good. Is that Rob Earnshaw on comms? Who did the somersault celebration? I used to support Cov, says Gian. So it's going to be fun watching them get beat by the Blades. Hang on. Oh, they've got an injury already, potentially. Mark Sykes, good. He's a decent player. He's a decent player. That'd be decent for us. Never want to wish injury on players, but hopefully it's just a one-game injury. I used to support Cop. I need some explanation behind this, Jen. I'm not going to go in hard on you for this yet, but sounds like the commentary team's not at the ground, says GT. I don't know how they operate it, actually. I don't know how it works in that regard. I think they must be. I think there must be. Evening, Jimmy. It's the non-professionalism that makes your channel stand out above the channels. Thank you, pal. That is a lovely backhanded compliment. Yeah. I'm well behind you, am I, Jason? Oh, well, look at me. I'm Jason, and I've got a stream that's massively in front of. I don't know why. It must be the stream delay in getting to you, because I've got it on the Sky stream, the normal Skybox stream. So Sam saying a draw is no use, only a win will do for me. Sam going for the league title, no questions asked. Okay. So Mark Sykes is coming off the field, but is he getting subbed? Not sure yet. It looks like he's walking okay. No, he's being subbed off. Yeah. Okay. So who's this that's come on for him? It is Mehmeti. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. This is why we love Dave the Nose Leary. Pointless comment, but he's going to say it anyway. How shiny is their kit? I can't say I've noticed, pal. I can't, but I will now. I will. Thank you for highlighting it. Certainly adding to the stream. It's because my mum's side of the family liked Cov, but my uncle supports the Blades. That's when I convinced my family to support the Blades. There's a lot behind. Okay, pal. All right. Split family loyalty. I can go with that. I can go with that. If you were younger and you've now seen the light, I can go with it. It's all about the ping. 30 seconds behind, says Holly. Hi, Blades fans. Hope you're well, says Watford fan. Absolutely. Got the broadband back working, Jim Bob, says Johnny Asquith. Yes, pal. Yes, I have. And I deserve that. Yeah, he's off, says Jace. Oh, Jace, I told you that. I told you that 30 seconds ago. I thought you were 30 seconds in front of me. What's going on? Glossy finish, Dave. Wow. That's why you don't do watch-alongs with me. You're more than welcome. You'll make them smell a lot better for old smell-o-vision. Gus, we'll have a pint of Mehmeti. Yes. Nice from the Man Mountain. I like it. Okay, back to the game. This is where my dad be saying, you're supposed to be watching the bloody game. Right, so United on the attack now. Campbell loses possession. Alfie Gilchrist recovers because he's a quality player. Brooks into Hamer, who gives it back. Brooks and Hamer playing lovely little intricate football, and then Hamer gives it away with a sloppy, no-look pass. City clear it from the left-back position, but it's picked up by Anel Ahmedhodzic, who keeps control and passes it forward, unlike what Jack Robinson would do. And it's just gone out of play. I think for a throw. Yeah, for a Bristol City throw. Right, really close. Oh, wow, hang on. It's because my old stepdad cheated on my mum. He made us support Cov, so I'm a full-time Blade. Wow, okay. Okay. Sorry to hear your personal news, pal. I'm pleased you feel comfortable sharing it. Hi, Blades fans from a Cov fan. Hiya, Claire. Claire is a big... Look, I can see a comment. I can see a comment down here. Claire, get out, mate. We will beat you on the 23rd. Look, There's a time and a place for that. Claire is a big supporter of the Ramble. Claire's more than welcome anytime, as are any fans from any other clubs, as long as you don't mind me banging on just about Sheffield United. According to BBC Football, when you look at the teams, it looks like Brooks is on the left, O'Hare is on the right. Well, they're wrong, Sammy boy. I can tell you, because I'm looking at it with my own eyes. Evening Blades UL. Jimmy says, Si, I am, pal, thank you. 2-0 Blades tonight, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Long time no see, Joey. Yes, mate. Hope you're well, pal. Yeah, not spoke to you for a little bit. Hope you're good. John says, give us a time on your screen. I would. They won't let you do it on StreamYard, which is really annoying. So I have to keep doing time checks. So I am on 9 minutes, 34, 35, 36. And it's a good tackle that to Rob there, number 10, if you like. Oh, good little through ball. I'm in a good mood today. DC's returned to the Platinum chat. Welcome back, DC. Jokes aside, it's cool to see people from other teams around the world. Around the world, yeah. It is. Everybody welcome, pal. Everybody's welcome. Wilder looking deep in thought there. I mean, look, this may well bite me in the backside, but I love this defence. I absolutely love this back unit of 5, including Cooper as the keeper. It's just so good. They're just talking about our clean sheet record, actually. Doing well, mate. How's you? I'm good, mate. Thank you. I'm good. We are. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, Vinny's just taking his man out. Silly. Campbell looks a threat, says Holly. That's no good for your 0-0 prediction, is it, pal? Scotty says, I think we'll miss more today. Definitely needed a rest, but with no outlet or hold up front. No, I think what we're going to have to do is play at the top of the pitch rather than break. It's going to force us to be more intricate with balls into feet higher up the pitch rather than hold up play that more offers us. Back 5 is as good as a brick wall, says Si. Should get a live score on the screen. I know, I wish I could. There is a way of doing it. And maybe when we hit that magical 5K, so if you're not already subscribed, please. I know everybody commenting is because you can't comment if you're not subscribed, but if you see it and you want to nudge us up to that 5K, we're going to get somebody back, somebody to help us out, I think, in the background. It's tricky being a one-man band. I know I have contributors that come on and help us, particularly Man Mountain and Dave Leary, who are part of the 3 Mardy Blades. But last night we had a hot topic session on as part of our Patreon offering. And we just come on and discuss all. So we're a takeover special last night. And there were 7 of us on, all discussing in a round table. And all the patrons can come on and watch that as well. But anybody's welcome to join that panel. So it's been good. It's been good. And I thank everybody that supports us. But it's hard to... It can be difficult at times just to do it on your... Like I was saying earlier, you can only wing it for so long. So United now with a throw-in halfway into our own half. Harrison Burrows' side. He'll throw it back to Anel, likely. Yeah, it does. Back to Cooper, to Suits. Oh, it's a poor ball from Harry Suter. Oh, and the Bristol City have messed up. And City Peck gives it away. And now it's a bit of pinball, actually. But we've ended up with it out wide on the left. Okay. Vinny Souza, City Peck. This is what we need to do. I know that Scott, we're talking about Kiefer Moore's hold-up play, but that's what I'm talking about. The intricate little passes on the edge of the box. Because we've got a more mobile attack without more there. I still think Moore's ultimately the better option for us. But Campbell certainly earned his chance. Oh, they have just snuck away with it. And then brilliant defending from Harry Suter. They were just about away there. I'm not sure Naki Wells at 34, 35 has got the legs to get away from even Harry Suter at this stage. Okay. Nige, I can see your comment and I really appreciate it, pal. But respectfully, I'm not going to read it out for obvious reasons. But thank you, mate. Pigs 1-0 against Norwich. Nah, not bothered about them. Not bothered about them. They've just tried playing a through ball on edge of our box, but Michael Cooper's collected. I'd take a scrappy 1-0 tonight, says Joe. Bristol City are a good side despite the injuries. I agree. I mean, I'd definitely take a scrappy 1-0. But despite the injuries, would you take a draw? I think a draw is a good result. Yeah, Jason St. Pigs are 1-up. Always happy to help, says Rich. Thank you, pal. Thank you. We look quicker and sharper. See, the thing with rotation is you bring in players who've got a point to prove, aren't you? Don't you? So there's method in the madness. There's a reason he's in the dugout and we're not, even though we're all born to be wilder, if you watch the warm-up. But he knows what he's doing, doesn't he? And as much as it's so easy to criticise his decision making, oh my God. Woo! Oh, dear me. Well, stop. Right. As much as it's easy to criticise his decision making, and that's what he's there for. It's not like he's not expecting to be criticised, but he does know what he's doing. He definitely knows what he's doing. I'll be back a little bit later, mate. Okay, pal. Nice you to drop in. Appreciate you contributing. Jimmy, we shouldn't be happy with a draw. We should see that as a loss. It's about time we stop settling for second best most of the time. No, listen, mate. If we get a draw away every game and we get 3 points at home every game, averaging 2 points, you get promoted. I know that didn't happen for Leeds last season, but you get promoted. Well, in fact, they didn't actually reach that target, did they? So you get promoted. So a draw on the road anywhere is never a terrible result. However, if you're going to put a marker down and make up for points that we've already lost, then you need to be winning these games, don't you, against teams that are going to be top half, but not really in the automatic race, might push for playoffs. A bit like Blackburn. You and that Zoom. I know, mate. I know. Right, so we're on 16 minutes and 54, 55, 56. It's with Suter at the minute, passes it along to Anel. We're just casually controlling it at the back. Anel's gone across to Suter. Brings it inside for Peck. Who tried to pass it through to Campbell, but then Burrows on the overlap. Oh, crossed low to the near post, but Bristol City clear. Ooh. Right. Vinny Souza. I think we've looked the most dangerous so far. We're controlling possession at the moment. Vinny Souza in possession now. Oh, a little bit of a sloppy pass from Vinny there to Peck. Anel wins it, but then Bristol City are able to keep it in, and Anel nicks the ball away. Sloppy from Vinny, that, unfortunately. It just shows what Anel gives us, done it with that pace. So we're turning into Prime Norwood. I know, there's been a few pings, hasn't there, tonight already? Glad that Daft Cat isn't on the front of the third game. Oh, mate. I'd give you a wave like the lucky cat now, but I can't because my Zoom. So I don't know whether it's you or me, Jim, but one of us is bad luck. I've never seen them blades while you're doing a watch along with you. Right. I would never turn you away, pal, but it's up to you whether you want to take one for the team and switch off. It's going to happen tonight. Actually, we're going to turn the corner. We've just well done, Vinny Souza recovers really nicely from that earlier mistake. Naki Wells was on the attack on the edge of the box. Vinny Souza nicks it off him and plays it off him for a goal kick. So really good, really good. Naki Wells, I remember him at Huddersfield Town. Well done, Vin. Yeah, we're going to turn it around today, Dublin Blade. We're turning it around. The record gets broken today. What a ping by Suter a minute ago, almost like Norwood Mark II says. Are you and don't mention can't win Dave Leary. I know, it's a family show. Wow. You two on the same page tonight. Come on, you Blades, says chat. Oh. Right, Gilchrist. Going down the right-hand side now, potentially. Looks like Peck. It was O'Hare. Souza, Anel to Burrows. I quite like this camera angle. Can see the movement of our players much better, says Jared. It's good. It's good from like a technical standpoint. If you're looking at as like a scout, it's a good angle to look at because you can see, like you said, Jared, you're right. You can see where everybody's positioning is, where the space is. It's Peck's not ready for this yet for this league, says Maury. It's a couple of times he's sort of, I'm scratching my head here and I'm conscious that my camera's going to go doolally. Rode it out, styled it out there. There's been a couple of stray touches from Peck already, aren't there? But he has these up and down games. We've also seen him look phenomenal, and you get that inconsistency with younger lads. Giving the ball away too much, says Jace. I think both teams are, to be honest. It's been a little bit sloppy in possession. We've been guilty of that a few times, though, and it's frustrating. Okay, so it's a Blades throw just up from halfway line, just into their half. Wilder wanting more energy from the players. You can see him being vocal. Another time check. We're going to go 21, 22, 23, 24. Excuse me. Another ping from Harry Suter. Oh, my goodness. And it reaches Burrows, who crosses it first time, and it's collected by Max O'Leary, the Bristol City keeper. We've got to learn, and this is just me because I haven't seen anybody else do it. This is Bristol City that we're playing. We don't like it when people call us Sheffield. There's two teams in Bristol, Bristol City and Bristol Rovers, who I actually used to work for, up the gas. Which I was never comfortable with that nickname, to be fair, but, can't do much about it. And now, is that Vinny Souza again? Vinny Souza again robs their man on the right wing. I tell you what, he made that little sloppy pass early doors, Souza, but he's been immense with everything else he's done. He's sort of dropping into when we're comfortable in possession, he drops back in between Suter and Anel, and they slowly decide between them how they're going to dictate and move the ball around. That looked like a back pass to me. Nige says, will you be having Prince on the channel anytime soon, Jimmy? Well, I suppose it all depends on what happens in the next week or so, doesn't it, pal? I'm sure Prince Abdullah certainly said he'll be back on the channel at some point. And he's always welcome, as he knows. But I'm sure there'll be a point where we can get him on again soon, whether he's staying or going. Maybe January time. I think it was January time we last had him on, weren't it? But it'll be completely on Prince Abdullah's schedule and whether he wants to or not. You could say about the same about Peck, Blaster, and Brooks. Let's give the kids a chance as Dublin Blade. I certainly think we are giving the kids a chance. I think you probably mean the fan base, don't you? Which is fair. I'm just reading John's next comment. Any thoughts on the takeover? Scheduled to be announced tomorrow, according to the local press. It won't be announced tomorrow, I don't think. I'll be absolutely amazed if it's announced tomorrow, because I don't think it's done yet. I don't think it's done. John says you'll have the Prince on when the takeover happens in 48 hours. 48 hours ago. Hold on a minute. Oh, near post cross, and Naki Wells knocked it wrong side of the post. Yeah, that'll be sponsored by Action Coach. That one, won't it, John? We look so loose up front. Need big Keith up front to hold the ball up so others can come into play. See, that's a different perspective, Danny. Some have said we look a little bit more lively up front. It's just interesting, all different perspectives. So that were a Harry Suter deflected across into the box, which Wells was quick to respond to, but couldn't get on target. That's the best chance of the game so far, to be honest. Rob Earnshaw, Devo, it's not 1-0. Okay. A nil now. Possession in our half. I'm gonna let you all in on a secret here. Don't tell Mrs. Ramble, but she's wondered where Biscoff biscuits have gone. I'm gonna be stress eating. Nige says who's playing better at the minute, Jimmy? It's definitely we're controlling the play. We're in the box now. Oh, we've hit a post. Gus Hamer cuts into the box from the right-hand side, drives towards goal, shoots across the goalkeeper like you're supposed to do. Oh, my God. Comes back from the inside of the post. It should be 1-0. Oh, he does everything right, Hamer. He does have a look to see if he can pass it, but he's done everything right apart from score there. Oh, now I'm definitely stress eating. Well done, Gustavo. What a player he is, by the way. I actually suggested that we don't start Gus this game. So it's stuff like that. You have to hold your hands up and sort of say when you've not been right. But here we go. Hang on, they're just coming into our box now. Alfie Gilchrist stops the cross, and it looks like a goal kick, and it is. Oh, no, it's in. He's given a corner. Oh. It's definitely a goal kick that they've robbed us there for a corner. Well, it's not dull, but still 0-0, says Rich. Let's just hope the new owners coming in don't fire sale off assets when they need to pay for stuff. Is it 7-0 United yet, says Sai. Short corner, back out to the taker, swung into the box. That's got to be Cooper's. Yes, easily taken by the best goalkeeper in the league. Unlucky from Gus, says David. Americans tend to do stuff like that, says Danny. Danny, don't panic yet, pal. Don't panic yet. We're good. We're all right. Hit it a bit too well, says Jace. John says, how's that not gone in? Looked like it did. It hit the inside of the post. It looked like it hit the inside of the post and then spun out past the near post and out for a goal kick, essentially. Ridiculously close. How was your holiday at Filey, pal? We go every year to Primrose, always go to the wildflower section. What? Do you know what, mate? We've owned a caravan at Primrose Valley for nearly 3 years. I've never heard of the wildlife section, so you'll have to enlighten me on that. But yes, it's great, mate. Thank you. If anybody wants to rent Jimmy's caravan, it's all in the description. If you can't, benefit from having your own YouTube channel, then what's the point, really? Don't know what that is, Jace. Yeah, but we had a great time. Thank you, Nige. Right, strike by Gus, says Simon. I hate shouting, yes, like we scored for it to hit the post and come back out. All part of the roller coaster, pal. Are you part of the consortium, Jimmy, with the channel doing so well? I wish. I wish. No, mate. No, we're not involved. We're not directly involved with it at all. Right. Oh, did I hear that right? Sunderland are 2-0 up. Right, I'm going to give you... The time check is 29:09, 10, 11. I'm also going to give you the scores in the championship. So, currently Ashton Gate is Bristol City 0, Sheffield United 0. Oxford and Hull 0-0. QPR and Borough 0-0. Hillsborough, they're winning it. Hillsborough 1-0 against Norwich. Plymouth and Portsmouth 0-0. And Swansea and Watford 0-0. Quiet night in the championship, to be fair. So no, I did hear that wrong. Sunderland not even playing. Right, and it's a corner to United. Come on, you Blades. Corner. Oh! Right corner. Cleared. Harry Souttar stayed down. Oh, he's slowly getting up. Maybe it's just the speed that he normally rises. Okay, ball out of play now. A bit of attention for Harry Souttar. I'm not going to eat another one of these biscuit circus. Take a lot more crunching than I thought than that. So apologies. They're actually a good save from the keeper. Looking at it, I don't know what happened. Oh! No. A bit of light entertainment while we've got a player injured. If I do that, no, that just makes the camera move again. All right, so get me branding in. All right. Okay, cool. They're all having a little break where they have they all come over to the bench, have a drink, and Wilder shouts at them. Where were we in the comments? The ball came off the Bristol City player, David. The Bristol City player. He's the one who used his hand to score on Saturday. Yes, that's true. Jason's got no idea. I don't even know what to be honest. It's at the end of the second entrance to the beach, pal. It's a works caravan. It's spot. Oh, right. Oh, yes. I do know what you mean. So when you go down to the beach, that's turning right into. We usually turn left to Filey. It's a 20-minute walk along beach to Filey. Sunderland aren't playing, says Maury. I know now. Thank you for correcting me. Good signing, that Baptiste bloke. City doesn't sign slackers, so it's good pedigree to bring through to the first team. Absolutely right. I don't know much about him, to be honest. I think Sheffield United Way have done a video on him. But he's come through City's academy, and I think he got into a little bit of trouble for inhaling gas or something like that. Don't quote me on it because I'm speculating. But hopefully it's all past him and we've got a good young player on our hands. Eating on stream, Jimmy says, Dave. Absolutely right, I was, mate. Absolutely right. They're long streams, these, pal. They're long streams. No, not Souttar injured, please. Now, Souttar is walking off the pitch, which is usual after you've been checked for an injury. He looks cream crackered, but he always does, in my opinion. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's coming back on. Yeah, he's going to come back on, I think. So we're getting off the floor is like watching The Undertaker on WWE. Yeah. Very important branding, jazz hands. Absolutely right. Got to add a bit of pizzazz, haven't you, pal? Disgusting eating on stream. Well, I've learned from the Best Man Mountain, the original eater on stream. Need something to liven this game up. I can't. I can put a hat on or something. Or I don't know what you want me to do. It's got to. Take him off if in any doubt, says Jace. That's a good shout, actually, because look, he's a superb player for us. But if it means he's going to miss the derby, no, you've got to keep him on if he's fit. You've got to keep Suter on. John, we're good. We're all good, mate. Don't worry. Not looking good for Suter, says GT. I think he's coming back on. It is. I'm getting hungry now. Cave Troll back up and walking around. Cave Troll. Harsh. Oh, Wendy's a 2-0 up. If Baptiste is out like David Brooks, who we got from City, we'll be laughing. Absolutely right, we will. Set a firework off. I know, Jace. I know, mate. Okay, so. Oh, we're down the right-hand side here. And Brooks, is he going to... No, he cuts inside. Gives it to Peck, who gives it away. And he's then passed. And he tackles successfully. Well done. He had to make that right, and he did, but he gives it away. Oh. City. Suits is back on. I've just seen him. He's huge header. And another clearance to boot. Yeah, Dave the Nose Leary put a suggestion in our Ramblers chat tonight. I stand by it. I think we need another centre midfielder and to send Peck out on loan. It's very easy to say that when you've seen the performance tonight. But Dave put that comment in before this and was saying he wasn't quite sure whether he was ready. Oh. So I think O'Hare danced along the 18-yard line there, pulled it back for Brooks, who took it on his left foot but skied it massively. Yeah, you've got to be more composed than that, Brooksy. Yeah, he had enough time to get it on. Trying hard, not shying away, says Rich. Fair. Starting to agree, Dave, says George. George Long's having a stinker. Oh, is he in goal for Norwich tonight? Okay, United back in possession. He sent Tyrese. Oh, no, is that Hamer? That looks like Hamer where he's running. Hamer on the right-hand side. Oh, it was Campbell to Harmer. My chuffing eyes and this wide angle are not getting on well. Get Brooks and Peck off, says Michael. On 36 minutes. I'm on 36 at the minute. Oh, we're on the edge of the box here. Offside. That's poor. The last video that I have that you did was 2 days ago, not the video you did yesterday. So it's on the video we did yesterday, pal, is on our Patreon. So it's part of the exclusive offers that you get by. And there's no, there's obviously no obligation for anybody to sign up for Patreon, but I think it's the least we can do to thank the people that do support us and offer them extra content where we can. Brooks needs shooting practice for his composure. Doesn't even look confident taking a shot, says Nige. Be interested to see what happens with Davis, says Rich. Yeah, everybody forgets about Tom Davis, doesn't it? Because he's never available. Problem is, we all get really hopeful that he comes back and has chance to be in the team, and then after 5 games he'll be injured again, which is awful to say, but it's what's happened historically. Very scrappy game, says Si. That's right. Yeah, Vinny Sousa now into Hamer. Brooksy back inside to Hamer. Oh, good ball to the edge of the box. Campbell. Okay. Burrows on the edge. Knocks it back. We've gone back a little bit. Sousa. Back to Sousa again. Switching the play now to the right-hand side. It's Suter. I think that's Alfie. Brooks loses it on the edge. He had 2 men on him, to be fair, and he does well to slide tackle, but it deflects off him for a goal kick. Come on, Blade, says Chris. I hate this wide angle. I know, I'm not a fan, to be honest. Evening, Jimmy, says Danny. Evening, Blades. We miss more. We miss more than I thought. Yeah, completely agree, Nigel. Gets into great positions and lacks composure. Also feel it's a confidence issue, just needs to get one and it could change the kid. That's in response to Brooks needing shooting practice for his composure, doesn't even look confident taking a shot. Do we think Raksaki's hindering him in that respect? You know, it's part of his development, isn't it, to have that competition and try and force his way into the side. But he was playing well when he went out with concussion. And now, as it his confidence that Raksaki's got the shirt, well, he's got a chance tonight, hasn't he? And it's how he responds under the lights, as Wilder likes to say. Now it's Bristol City on the attack. Going to the right-hand side of the box, just right. Pushed him out wide a little bit. Lovely little interception. And they've got it back again, though. Vinny Souza can't close them down quick enough. And it's cleared. Out for a throw. Very scrappy. Very scrappy. Just like Simon was saying. Davey Boy says it's no wonder we've all changed our minds on Vinny. Looks a completely different player. Absolutely right, he does. Absolutely right. Brooks is really off it. Get Raksaki on second half, says Ray. He does look a little bit off it, doesn't he? I have to say. Him and Peck. And I think it goes down to, you say it's inconsistency at youngsters, don't you? It's not great, though, is it? It's not great, even if it's true. Brooks is determined to hand the shirt back to Raksaki, says Paul. With this team playing now, at least we can bring on our better players in the second half. That's fair point. Fair point. That's the whole thing with rotation, isn't it? You might not start with your absolute strongest 11, but a lot of your stronger players are available to come in, as it's collected by Max O'Leary, their keeper. I'd sooner have a fresh Raksaki, Blaster and more for Sunday, says John. But we can't just let games like today pass us by, can we? If there's a chance for 3 points, we should be getting 3 points. With a better team here, so those little margins count. I think Brooks just needs a bit of confidence, says Danny. I'd love to see him bag one tonight. 1 goal will win this, says Jace. Absolutely right, it will. That's my opinion too. I think Brooks knows he has competition and almost trying to do worldy stuff, says Rich. Alfie Gilchrist clears. Peck loses possession again. And now it's they're in a good position here. Edge of the box, and it's well closed down by Alfie Gilchrist. And Suter tidies up, but it deflects off their player. Bristol City win the corner. Very tight, says Jace. If anything, Brooks seeing JRS play well and shooting should push Brooks' confidence to shoot more and give him the drive. But it looks like he's doing the total opposite. Vinny's our Brazilian Rodri, says Sai. This team he's put out should be beating Bristol City, says John. It should, mate. It should. It's good enough. I put that on Twitter, actually. Something like, clearly got one eye on Sunday, but this team's good enough to do the business tonight. No excuses. And I stand by that too. I think we've shaded this first half. Cooper punches away. Looked like he could have caught it, to be honest. But it's well cleared. And it's Bristol City that are finishing slightly stronger. Okay. Yeah, Robert Earnshaw rightly saying we're struggling to get out. That's well done. That's well done by Vinny Souza again to win back possession. And to be honest, that we haven't been the quickest in transition, but they look very, very well drilled, Bristol City, in terms of their formation. They've now got back again straight away. 2 banks of 4, all behind the ball. It's very well organised. It's going to be hard to break down. Obviously, that are we going to rule that Hamer chance? Vinny Souza just looks a different player. He's just, again, retained possession in a difficult spot. Alfie Gilchrist, a touch of class again. Some of the players we've got, I'm still stinging from not going strong enough against Leeds. We could have gone toe-to-toe with them. But that's I've got to get over that, Anna. Yeah, at the moment, and the thing is, when young players aren't playing very well, like Peck and Brooks, they're not having stinkers, but they're not playing great. You don't want to nail their confidence by keeping them on. If they believe they're the weak link in the team, you just got to be so careful with their mentality. Goal kick. Time check, we're on 44, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, Michael saying them lot are 2-0 up. O'Hare very quiet against us, Rye. Come on, you Blade, says June. Love that. Avril May. Been watching the fireworks before our match, but we gonna do this. I got my lucky bra on. Second half, we're going to smash them. You'll see. Okay. Nice of you to join us. O'Hare very quiet because we aren't playing to his strengths. What are his strengths, Sam? What are we not doing for O'Hare? Would you loan out Brooks and Peck if we got a takeover? I'd certainly have loaned out Marsh and One. I think you've got to get players in before you... If you can get a better centre midfielder than Peck, which I'm sure we probably can, then yeah, you loan him out. I think Brooks, we're so light on wingers, I don't think you do let Brooks out unless there's quite a few incomings. We are on the left. Now that I agree with Jim, should have done better against Leeds and Borough. This team beats Bristol City tonight. Good lad. Good lad. Thank you, mate. Can't understand why Wilder didn't keep the winning team lineup against Blackburn, says Michael. It's just because, well, whether we agree with it or not, it's very rare that people stick with the same 11 now, isn't it? Just because of the volume of games. This is how they played and play against Leeds, soaking up pressure. And I agree, Jim, we paid Leeds way too much respect in playing for a draw. Absolutely right. 4 minutes added time. Come on, United. There don't seem to be any impetus. We play better at a higher tempo. Absolutely right about the Leeds game, Jimmy, on the Borough game. I'd like to see Raksaki more and have 2 up top. Okay. Got to get a left winger in January. We'll lack out and out pace. I agree with that. I agree we need to get a left winger in. We haven't got an orthodox left winger, have we? What's the point loaning Brooks, Peck, unless we bring someone else in who is better, says Sam. Well, that's what he's suggesting. That's what the suggestion was, wasn't it? But I think Rob Earnshaw agreeing, I think, with what we're saying. They need to move the ball quicker, United. But you see, we were almost away then on left-hand side, and we've come back on ourselves. It'll be O'Hare this. Yeah, he's going to get muscled off the ball again, and he does. So frustrating. So frustrating. He is weak as we, as some people would say. He needs to toughen up. He needs to be able to use his low sense of gravity because he's only got them little short legs. He needs to be able to protect the ball better. He gets so easily pushed off the ball. Unbelievable. Depending on Tom Davis, we could loan out Peck. I would not trust Tom Davis being fit for 6 months for the second half of the season. I wish I could because I think he's probably going to be a better player than Peck. But you can't just rely on that for me, Scott. Brooks is needed unless a BBD becomes available in January. Even if Brereton Diaz does become available, which I think we should be all over, Oh, lovely little ball there. Sousa again releasing Tyrese Campbell. But again, Bristol City really well organised. We're now switching the play across Peck into the feet of Gus or Callum O'Hare. O'Hare now into the box. Burrows crosses it in. Oh. See, that's that. We never do that when Kiefer Moore's in box, do we? Unbelievable. Ben Burton Diaz should be a priority, Scott, if he's available in January. We should be putting everything forward to get that deal done. He completes this team for me. Turning backwards too much on the ball, says Bean. Completely agree, pal. Completely agree. Mogger, I'm with you, pal. I'm with you. I don't want to be. That's half time. Oh, we've done it again. How do you stop this? Anyway, O'Hare creating something does a lot of nothing. I think he's good at looking busy, isn't he? He's good at looking busy, and I want him to succeed. I don't like. Yeah, John's right. It's just a Maneki name on the. There's no cat picture, is there? It's just a Maneki sponsor itself. Looks loads better, to be honest, and it colour matches with the kit. Hopefully, a better second half, says Maury. Absolutely, pal. Let's hope so. We shouldn't have signed O'Hare in the first place. He isn't someone I wanted us to sign. He doesn't suit my version. Sam, very strong in your opinions tonight. Look, it's very revisionist to say we shouldn't have signed Callum O'Hare. It's easy to say now because it doesn't look like he's meshing well. He was still one of, if not the hottest free agent in the Championship. We beat a lot of competition to sign him. And I think he's I'm delighted we've signed him. I think he's certainly an asset. I think he'll hold up value. So I'm certainly not writing off Callum O'Hare yet, but he does need to step his game up a little bit. I think O'Hare's our worst player in our best 11 so far. Yeah, in the best 11, maybe so. And that's an awful way to spin it into it, but it's not inaccurate. It's a valid opinion. Michael says, noticed that Brereton Diaz was left on the bench at the weekend against Everton. I hope we can get him back in January on loan. Me too, Michael. Me too. And I would love to think that we are in the mix for that. I don't know if they're going to keep these stats on the screen, but just in case nobody's got them, I might as well go through them. Oh, they've shifted already on there. We're on top, basically. We've won 67% at aerial duels, got more passing accuracy, more possession in the final third, in the attacking third, played 2 key passes to 1, but committed twice the amount of fouls. We've committed 4 fouls there too. Interesting. Possession 56.2% United. Only 3 shots on goal for us, none on target. 2 shots for them, none on target. Interesting. What is O'Hare's game? Energizer Bunny, look busy. BBD is out of favour at Southampton. Would love to see him back at the lane. Absolutely right, Paul. Me too. Half time, Jace, you're well behind. Well behind, pal. Joke. I've seen Southampton fans having a right pop regarding Brereton Diaz. He's not been given a chance. Could be our gain. Let's hope so, Scotty. Let's hope so, pal. I think we need to get O'Hare doing what he was doing at Coventry. Oh, if only, Sam. How do we do that, though? That's the question, pal. How do we do that? O'Hare wants to stop thinking he's the Championship's Grealish and just play to our and his strengths. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of that going on. McCallum for O'Hare. Can't see what O'Hare gives. He's getting slaughtered, isn't he, Cal O'Hare? Get the old camera out, says David. I'm tempted, pal. I am tempted. Sloppy first half, says Isaac. Give the ball away too much. Need Raksaki more in the second half. Game's up for the taking. I think it is there for the taking. I think that's fair. I take O'Hare off, says Jamie, and bring Moore on so we can go back to 4-4-2 with Gus on the left. I think Gus has done all right, to be honest, in the 10 and sliding from side to side. He's been involved. Yes, I probably can, Drew. I probably can turn the AI gestures off. How do I do that? Nearly 200 viewers. Well done, Ramblers. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, pal, for shouting us out. I hope we're getting the thumbs up to support the video and push it out. Be much appreciated. Way too slow. Need to up the tempo. I agree with this, Ray. We're on top, but we need to show more intent. Absolutely right. Bang on. I agree. It's like watching England, says David, backwards and sideways. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, that's painful, isn't it? That is painful. Cov fan, I spoke to, said O'Hare very on and off. Yeah. And it's proven to be. I know you mentioned that on our stream last night, Jim. I'm just if it happens again, you'll just have to watch a stream from up my nostril or wherever it zooms into. It's doing my head in. After disagree, Sam, 99% would have snapped up O'Hare, says Joe, just because he's been poor. Saying you don't want him is maybe a bit of a push. Yeah, I think so. But everybody's entitled to their opinion, and it is an emotional game, isn't it? Particularly when you think you're expecting something of a player. He's come in with a bit of a reputation as a bit of a cheat code at the championship level. And it's not proven to be, has it? In fact, it's not been near. Leave the camera as it brings something different to the stream. Unique random face zoom shots. Says poor half. Nobody played well. Oh, harsh, Joe. Harsh. I think Vinny played well. I think Vinny played very well. Evening, pal. Get more and Raksaki and our blaster on, and we win this game, lads. Up the Ramble, up the Blades, says Liam. I would have Berrett and Diaz back in a heartbeat. June, you're not supposed to sign players on their looks alone. Do you think he would contribute to the team? And I'm only assuming you mean that because the little love art that you put at the end, not because you're a female. But he's had his haircut. I don't know if anybody's spotted it. But on Instagram, he posted that he's had his... I'm not putting my hand anywhere near the screen. But he's had his haircut. No longer the long flowing locks. I don't understand this game, says Mogger. Doesn't dribble. His game. This is O'Hare again. Doesn't dribble. Doesn't cross. Doesn't thread balls. Doesn't get in the box. Doesn't head the ball. What are his strengths? Literally no idea. I think he fancies himself as a dribbler. But I don't think he's strong enough to progress with the ball. I think he's easily pushed off the ball. I think he fancies himself. And I said this and it sounds cutting, and I don't mean it to be sort of framed this way, but as little intricate passes in and around the box. But I don't think his accuracy's been there for us yet. I really want him to do well, but he's not of the level. And you know, I asked that I thought he should start over Gus because he'd started to pick up a little bit of form. I think it's proven where a lot of us thought anyway, is that if it's between him and Hamer, it's got to be Gus. It's got to be Gus. We're moving the ball too slow, says Rob. Need to move it quicker. These are poor and there for the taking. I don't think they're poor. I think they're well organised, Rob. I think we've got better players. We are going to be the team that can raise the level and get through, but they're very well drilled, and I think it'll be difficult to do. Hamer was the key chance in the first half. Missed it. Can we get another in second? O'Hare seemed to do better when we went 2 up front, says Sam. Let's switch the formation and see if this helps. The setup against Blackburn and Stoke seemed to work really well, so I was expecting to see a similar team tonight, but not yet, says Drew. Take off O'Hare and put more on, play 2 up top. I'd be surprised if it was so tight, if it stayed so tight, if we don't see Kiefer Moore at some stage. I know he's probably trying to keep him fresh, but we need to hold it up a little bit better, I think, up top. It's not sticking, is it? Joe, I understand your opinion. I think this system might not suit O'Hare, but what about if we go 2 up front against this might help? Have we not been more of a threat from corners this season with the size of our team? Thought we'd be like prime Stokes has been. I agree. I think we are really disappointing, I suppose, is the best way to put it, in terms of our aerial threat and our attacking threat from set pieces. Harry Souttar should be dominating. I mean, he does defensively. He dominates everything that comes in his way, and he wins it. Why can't I do that in the opposition box? Kiefer Moore should be scoring more from set plays. We've got Vinny Souza and Nell. There's big lads in the team now. There's no excuse not to be doing better from set pieces. Hold the ball up top a bit better. Speed up our play. Got a 1 or 2-0 written all over this. Agreed, John. Take that all day long. 52 likes. Hit the like button, Blades. Thank you, David. Always doing us a favour. Come on, you red and white wizards. They're sending The second half, we're going to do this. I love that optimism, Avril. I hope you're right. I hope you're right with your lucky bra. When I played and managed, says John, we always kept a winning side. It's like Borough needs to get Brooks off and bring more on. 3 points here are as important as Sundays. Yeah, it don't matter where you get the 3 points, does it? It does for the fans. Obviously, there'll be so much, the atmosphere will shift so much if we win tonight and only draw at the weekend, as opposed to if we drew tonight and win at the weekend. It's 4 points, isn't it? It's 4 points, whatever the outcome, but it does matter. It does matter. Can't someone please make some memes of Jimmy getting angry with his daft swanky camera? Look, mate, I thought we were on the same team here. Johnny's a huge supporter of the channel. It doesn't just give you free rein to come on and batter me. You feel it my sense. I'm not going to sing with you, Avril, but you'll crack on, girl. If you want to have a sing song, absolutely get that greasy chip butty belted out. Thumbs up from the Gold Coast, Australia. Thank you for joining us, Judith. Good morning. I assume. Yeah, thank you for joining us. And as we speak, Thailand Tim. Glad we're rotating. Tired of being an injury club. Absolutely right. And we've done very well, haven't we, in managing injuries this season so far. Touch wood. I know Rian's picked up a knock. I don't know how long he's out for. Hopefully not a long time. And we've obviously got Tom Davis being Tom Davis, unfortunately. But other than that, compared to previous years, we've not really been struggling with injuries like we had. A bit sloppy, but we're still another 45 minutes. Jimmy John, who I believe is also in Oz. We are just a global club now, aren't we? We're all over the place, us Ramblers. Leave the camera before the camera leaves you. Fair. 64 now, come on. I don't know what that means, David. Vinny and Peck don't work together for me. Two alike. No one breaking the lines like Blaster. I agree with that. I don't think Peck's quite doing the job that he needs to do. I think he's been disappointing tonight. The Vinny redemption is something special, says Joe, from hated to irreplaceable. Absolutely right. Some turnaround into it. Moore and Raksaki for O'Hare and Brooks. Goals galore with Kiefer Moore. Oh, Man Mountain. You are, yeah, a treasure, mate. A treasure. What about Archer and Diaz? Jason, do not get my hopes up for that. You know my thoughts on Cameron Archer. I'm not sure whether Prince Abdullah's forgiven me for that yet. Battering him about. You need to sign Cameron Archer. He'll be the difference. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. We could try and play O'Hare where he was playing when we were going to up front, says Sam. I know. Ah, Cowboy Paul, who bottled coming on our stream last night after giving it big un that we were going to turn up. I've tuned in to listen to the expert. Where is Andy? Listen, that you may feel that that's a dig. Firstly, I've never claimed to be an expert because I'm not. A big part of why I originally brought my dad onto the channel was not only because I know we have great banter and I just wanted people to capture that realism on screen. I also really respect his football opinion. He is the expert. He is a professional scout. He'll admit that because he's been out of the game now for a few years, he's not as familiar with the players that he was. But in terms of his opinion on the game, I'm always bouncing my opinions off him. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? If you think it's an insult to say to me that my dad's the expert, then you've got it wrong, pal. You've got it wrong because I agree. You're not a fan of Archer either. Didn't you have a bet with my dad that Will Asula would score more Premier League goals for Newcastle than Cameron Archer would score for Southampton? He's willing to, he's just, if you want to settle up early, I'm sure he'll give you a cash out, however you want to do it. This was never going to be an easy game, says Jamie. Horrible ground to go to. I agree. Unbeaten at home as well. We can't forget this. Can't forget this. I hope O'Hare scores, says Ian. Me too, pal. Me too. Tempo is the key, says GT. If Brewster scores, we're on the pitch. If Brewster scores, I'm on the pitch because he's not in the squad, Avril. He's out. He's out with a knock. But that'll be the case on Sunday, hopefully, if he's involved. While I've been impressed with Big Sue, all season. Big Sue. All season. Is it to do with the drop in quality we're playing against? Not criticising him as he's been very good. We'll win 0-1 once we move out of reverse. Big Suter, do you mean playing at the big Vinny Souza? Of course it's the drop in quality, pal. Of course it is. You see so many people playing well and not being able to make it at Premier League level. Brooks' air shot has just landed in the cap. Are we missing the Burrows Robbo combo? No. You might be, Drew. You might be. Listen, there's a bit of credence to that. I think Man Mountain alluded to that yesterday on the Rambler stream. Yeah, a left-footed centre half, probably. I think Darren Smith alluded to it on Twitter. You cannot keep Anel out of the team on the form that Anel's been playing with. O'Hare thinks he's built like Maradona, so he tries to be him until he punches one in. He won't be. I'll have to look at the haircut. Jimmy says, June, by the way, the heart was the heartbeat, lol. But you know what I'm like. No, that's all right. That's all right. Can we stop the O'Hare bashing, please? The lad is quality, says Mark. And we were all over the moon when he signed. So get behind the lad. Absolutely right, Mark. Look, I think it's fair to say we've kicked off, by the way. We're in the second half. Just kicked off now. Waiting for the timer to come on. 45, 12, 13, 14. So, yeah, I think it's fair. I don't think collectively nobody's going to be booing him at the ground. Nobody doesn't want him to do well. But I think we've got a platform here where we can openly talk about our concerns and things of that nature when it comes to some of the players that we expected a little bit more from. People have come on here and said it about Kiefer Moore. Hopefully he's starting to turn the tide a little bit. People say it about Jack Robinson. I'm still not a huge Jack Robinson fan. Doesn't mean I don't want him to play well every week. Of course I do. We've been too slow passing the ball. We need to pass the ball quicker, says Sam. You can say about us being disappointing from set pieces, but we're not conceding many either. We're great defensively, Jamie. There's no everything we're saying here. And maybe you're right. Maybe we need to. Man Mountain were a big one yesterday saying, enjoy. We need to enjoy it more, lads. We need to enjoy the ride that we're on. And he's right, because how bad were it last season? There were definitely stuff to moan about last season. Everything that we're saying is caveated with we're doing very well for the situation we were in. We're just picking holes, aren't we? And it's okay to do that. Alan Miller's set piece got a few years ago. What's happened, says Paul? There's no creativity. They're just putting it to the back post for Suter to head back across goal. Yeah, they do a little bit. I'd like to see a bit more creativity in set pieces. You look like you've got a red halo. Oh, do I? I don't know. I can't see that on mine, mate. Only win against the Pigs at the weekend. A point against that lot is like a defeat at home. Absolutely right. Chris Love had a word to speed it up, says Ray. And now we're here with Burrows on the edge. Oh, nipped in. Campbell nipped in. Burrows now with the ball. Oh, that's silly. Oh, it's unlucky. That's unlucky. Burrows a little bit naive in possession in the box there. We had half a chance to do something then. Good morning, Jimmy from Perth. Oz, says Tom. Very sloppy. Good morning, Ozblade. How are you doing, pal? I recognise you, pal. If we carry on playing backwards, I'm going to bed. Attack, attack. Love how our goals can come from anywhere, says Avril. They aren't tonight, though, have they? They aren't tonight as yet. Lisa's pre-season predicted Moore will get maybe 10 goals tops. He's worse than I thought. Lee, come on, Lee. Get on the Moore train. People all over the world. Join hands. Arch wouldn't suit our style of play. I'd rather have Diaz. He does the dirty, nitty-gritty stuff up front and scores. Yeah, Diaz fits our system better than Archer. Just because we're crying out for a left forward, I suppose, in this formation. But I think an Archer and Moore front two. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Avril cheering on them Blades. Thinking O'Hare needed this game to sit out and reset. Feeling he's not done as much to impact games recently. Agree, Adrian. Agree, pal. I think he's turned a corner at the last couple of games, but I think his place will be up for debate now at the weekend. When's Tom Davis back, says Cameron? How long's a piece of string, pal? How long's it? I don't know, is the honest answer. It's 2 goals for Archer, who's been dropped, and 1 goal for Asula. I don't think it is 1 goal for Asula in Prem. I don't think he's scored a Premier League goal. Shot! Oh! Unlucky from Gustavo. Left foot, went for the far post. Yeah, he's much better in the 10. I mean, it was further away than originally looked because of this crazy camera angle. But Gus in the 10 is where he needs to be. 0-0 written all over it, says Jack. You might be right. Brewster hat-trick against the Pigs. It's in the stars, says Lee. I'll tell you what, if it's there, I'll give you the money myself. Who said that? I can't remember who used to say that, but walk in the middle of the night and hoping your dulcet tones will put me back to sleep. Thank you, Tim. Hope you're well. Just relax. Listen to the blades. In fact, if you can get a stream, watch this, because that might put you to sleep, pal. What minute are you at, says Jamie? I am at 49, 43, 44, 45. Abubakar says Sheffield United should win this one. Got the attacking quality and defensive solidity. Get Raksaki and more, then should see a change in the game. Was a tough watch on the weekend. I was there. Yeah, we've got enough, haven't we? We've got enough to win this game. I agree. You're 40 seconds ahead. No, it makes a nice change, that, pal. Absolutely, Mark. Rubbish first half, but watch us Blades take over in a few minutes, says Avril. How has Burrows not hit that first time? I agree, pal. He should have been braver then, shouldn't he? And just struck it like he did at the weekend. I reckon all these great performances could transform Vinny into a better player in the Premier League, says Lucas. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Confidence is key to a player's growth, isn't it? Once he realises how impactful he can be, and it's a Bristol City, and it's cleared by Arisuta. Callum O'Hare picks it up. Avril keeps cheering on them Blades. Love it. My dodgy stream is ahead of your official broadcast, says Jamie. I'm interested to know, and we'll probably not find out, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure Sky will be as close as it can be. Maybe because it's on the red button. It's a red button game. So maybe there's a minute delay on that. If it was a main channel Sky broadcast, I might be a little bit further in front. But I don't know whether there's a delay with my stream on YouTube coming to you. So in real time, what I'm saying now, you're hearing 30 seconds later. I don't know. Saving the fancy secret set piece for Sunday, says Ben. Ben knows the game plan. Constructive criticism is always good. Just the negative feedback from 20,000 managers at the lane who know more than our real manager. Dublin Blade, that has been the football fans' test of time, hasn't it? And it does get draining for those that try to be more positive. I understand the conflict. But again, it's people who have opinions, isn't it? And some will prove to be... There were a lot of Vinny Souza supporters at the beginning of the season, for example. And a lot of us will have been quite down on Vinny. They've proven to be right and all this sort of thing. So, yeah, it swings and roundabouts. I do understand what you mean. Too right about enjoying it. We'll have a few dud games this season. I can get over that right now if we're in every game again. Absolutely right, Drew. Absolutely right, mate. I'd sooner be moaning about a scrappy 0-0 draw and a misfiring O'Hare and Peck than an 8-0 drumming at home. Absolutely right. This team's better than last year. I agree. Wilder will speed them up this half, hopefully. I agree with everything John said there. And not just because he's main channel sponsor. Or would you bring in Archer for the left wing? Plenty of pace on him. No. We're already using square pegs out on left, aren't we, really? I think we... and I don't think Brereton Diaz is a legit left winger because he's not, is he? But he's a forward who drifts in from the left. So he suits this system a lot more naturally. Bristol City now with the ball in the corner. They're going backwards, so it's all right. We just keep him out. That's fine. Tom Davis is wrapped in Brewster's cotton wool, says Adrian. The players sped up. This is more likely. Sousa screamer is incoming, says Paul. Has it sped up? I'm not convinced it has, to be honest, pal. I'm not convinced. I'll go with it, though. In the last 5 games against Bristol City and the 7 goals in those games, only 1 has been in the first half. 1-0 Blades. Vinny Sousa winner. Oh, they've won a free kick here on edge at box. Brilliant. Looking forward to seeing Max Lowe versus Raksaki at the weekend, says Paul. That's right. That's something to look forward to, isn't it? Because he's going to score a worldie. Wait and see it, Blade, says Avril. Is Betty's going to be staying on, says Sam. Don't know, mate. Don't know. I hope so. Come on, Blade, says Jace. That was on ball. Didn't see. I was too busy reading comments, to be fair, Paul. Which is another thing my dad has to go at me at. So it's watching Sky and I'm a minute in front of you. Got to be YouTube delay. Interesting. Thank you, David. That's just interesting from my perspective. Right. So it's a free kick to them on the left-hand side, edge of the box. Taking the time. Ref having a word with a couple, but free kick's going to come in now. Surely it's an in-swinger. Oh, ref's calling players over. And it's Alfie Gilchrist who's getting a telling off. Oh, my goodness, Peck, says Michael. Sending me to sleep, says Jace. Refs poor once again. What is wrong with the refs in this country? And that goes for your buddy too. Jamie. Ref's still talking to him, so I can read some weird camera angle. Absolutely right, pal. We've been talking about that. Right, here we go. Free kick. Yeah, it's an outswinger. Oh my God. They won the header, I believe it was. Cooper dived for it, but it was just wrong side at post for them, right side for us. It was a great delivery. Close, that. It is a great chance. He heads it down like he's supposed to do. Does everything right, but just don't get it on target. Cooper probably didn't get in there. We need to concentrate on creating more opportunities, says Danny. We seem to be looking for that perfect goal. Attacking, use the pace we seem to have, but don't use. It frustrates me that we don't seem to have an attacking plan, Danny. That's what annoys me. I think we work better at a better tempo, but we don't seem to have any intricate play that we've seen before. Love Avril's enthusiasm, says Nigel. Absolutely right. It's nice of her to join us on the stream. Not seen her before tonight. Why can't we deliver balls into the box like that? Says Paul. I'm sure we can. I just don't know. We're not doing, are we? But we've got the talent to be able to do it. Hart almost stopped when that went wide, says Jamie. Should have scored there. Absolutely, they should. If we don't win this, then Stockbridge Steels will be my go-to club, says Simon. Gulp. Pecky's having a mare. He needs dragging off. Brooks is not much better. Wilder is set up for a draw. Not hoof enough. No ambition. Goal kick to Bristol City. We should have gone with 4-4-2. I don't think he's set up for a draw. I think he's set up. No, I don't think he's that tight. But again, he did it against Leeds today. 3 coming on for Blades. Oh, big 3 coming on. Oh, we've got then. Ollie Arblaster, Kiefer Moore, and Raksaki. Oh, big guns. That's not playing for a draw, is it? I like these subs. Our Arblaster's coming on. Absolutely right, he is. Hooray, the lads are on. Big boys coming on now. 3 subs, here we go. So that's 23 coming off. Peck's off for Arblaster. Here we go, says Drew. Andre Brooks off for Raksaki and Campbell off for Moore. You can't get more positive than that in terms of... I think it's an upgrade in every position. It's an upgrade in every position, in it. We're going for it. Here comes the attacking threat and hold-up play. We're out to go per gear. These are the subs we all wanted. That's right, Paul. So we bear that in mind. Because we're only on 57 minutes. We just turned 58, 58:01, 58:02. So everybody's pleased. I'm just making a mental note that everybody is pleased before 60 minutes at the changes that Wilder has made. You can tell Wilder's keeping an eye on on when we play against Tuesday. Yeah. Campbell for Kiefer. Here we go now, Blades. Should have kept Campbell on and gone 2 up front, says Sam. Blaster, Rucksack, and more. Looks like we have a plan to hold them, and subs come on, trusting Wilder, says Nige. Should be Campbell and Kiefer up front with O'Hare coming off. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Sack back and crack to score. Come on, Blades. Can't believe Campbell's off and O'Hare's still on the pitch, says Jord. That's probably the one in it. Let's have it, says Avril. But I don't think Campbell's done an awful lot either, to be honest. Bulgarian, but evening, Claire. Evening, Jimmy Ladd. Here we go. Absolutely right. That's a red card, says Paul. What is? Oh! That is filthy. Blaster's been taken out. First touch he's had. I don't know if it's a red, to be fair, but let's have a look at it now. Blaster slid in first, and then oh no, it's not a red. It's not a red. It's a yellow. He does leave the ground though. Has he even got booked? Nope, not even booked. Nasty on Blaster to that. Yeah, I'm not sure it were a red. It were a hard yellow. It's a weak free kick for them to give away that. And we carry on playing, basically. Okay. Those little duels, just like then, go win them. And now, Bristol City into the box. Hirakawa deflected off the blade man. Still on the edge of the box. Mehmeti's got it. Cleared by Burrows. Well picked up by Kiefer Moore. Protected well. Sousa loses out. Can Sousa win it back again? No, not at the minute. Can Alfie Gilchrist stop the shot? He blocks it. And Michael Cooper's. A little bit of pressure there. A little bit of pressure. Dirty players, what is it with our players getting their ankles slid versus Bristol City? Happened last year with Macca. Oh, it did it? Yeah, forgot about that. Campbell's had all forward moment. Moore's not got pace for running behind. It's a bad choice along with most fans. Interesting. Avril May says John. Oh, Gossam crossed it in. And now Bristol City are on the break. Vinny Sousa doesn't allow him to escape. Blaster put too much on it. Another, you guys are in front of me now, I think. Another game, another great chance missed. What a save by Coops. Super Cooper. Oh. And then I've got a Hamer was in. So there's going to be a Cooper save coming up now. Oh, no. Mehmeti. Yeah, Cooper save. Great save by the best keeper in the league. Oh, no, you're in front. George saying Moore's gone down. I tell you what, that for all the talk about Bristol City's home record, we've been all over them. Absolutely all over them, haven't we? I can't see Kiefer Moore down. Oh, he's there. He's there. City not kicking the ball out. Okay, Harry Suter's blocked it, and it's now out of play. Kiefer Moore does not look happy. He does not look happy. What's that from? Can anybody tell me what that's from? He does not look happy. Yeah, actually, some people are saying Moore's finished for the night. How can ref not stop the game like he did for them in first half, says Rob. It's fair. That's a fair comment. Big Keith down. This looks like from last 2 games. Sorry, Ed, I don't know what you meant there, mate. Stop looking at the chat for it. I did, Jay. I did. I had to, mate. Both teams have stepped it up. I think I'd bring One on if Moore has to come off. Yeah, I think that's... Ryan Honor, they've called him. Ryan One. I'd be happy to see him, to be honest. Moore's in trouble. If there's any risk of him aggravating something if he carries on, you've got to take him off, haven't you? All over him like little Buzzy Beebley. Says Avril. Get him off, says Jace. Tractor boy, says Nige. Correct. Well done. 10 points. Soccer AM. Lad in the tractor, says John. Well done. If that's a calf injury, he ain't warmed up properly, says Paul. Thank you, Dr. Young in the building. Why does Moore's shin pad look like he's got Middlesbrough's badge more than a Welsh tracker? He's landed badly, says David. Sava. Emergency loan striker needed. A Didsy or Big Leon free for Sunday. It's One time, says Paul. We'll see. So ball's back in play. Bristol City have it. My timings are 65, 37, 38, 39. And I think Rich Gill's going to be right. One hat-trick incoming, says Rye. The most optimistic of all Blades. Let's hope he's fit for Sunday. That's the only thing. Very frustrating for Kiefer Moore, very frustrating for Sheffield United because he's just come 67.50. You're ridiculous. This is a game for him. Shall I do him, lads? I'm going for it. Come on. I'm going to do him. Yes, nice. One's coming on. Right, when they make the change, I'm going to try and reload this. So, yeah, they've still got 11 on the pitch. I don't know, pal. Maybe it's not as slow as I believe. Maybe we're playing faster and I'm just getting a slow feed. Come on, get it off them. Oh, nice little play in and around the area from Bristol City. Really good possession for Bristol City. Be patient. I think this is one of the keys here. They are man up right now. I'm having to watch your feeds. Right, there we go. Right. So Michael Cooper has just saved. I'm going to move this. And I know it's risky business, but I think it's worth it to see if we can get back in line with everybody else's feed. Swansea beating Watford. Interesting. Come on, buddy. Right, let's get some comments. Tractor Boy's camera's like your Sky connection, Jimmy. Fair. Sky's that slow, his clock's going backwards. One's on for more. Right, okay, that's good. We're just getting the game back up now. Watching live. I have a feeling O'Hare's going to get the winner. I'd love it, Mugger. I'd love it after we've all been sort of going at him. That's fair, isn't it? Only to score, says Rob. We may just hang on. It's been a pretty tepid affair, says Andrew. Wilder's simply gone for a draw. Right. So I'm back on 70 minutes, 70 and 3, 4, 5. So I assume that Ryan O'Neill's come on. Is that right? Oh, he has. Yeah, I can see the big boy there. Unit. Come on, eh? Oh, come on, O'Neill. Yeah, fair dues. Oh, no, Vinny's pointing again, says David. Right, it's an Alfie Gilchrist throw, which we know he can do a long throw now. A little secret weapon that he's had in his locker that we didn't know about. Long throw from Alfie into the box, looking for Harry Suter, of course. Headed back into the box after it was cleared. Oh, well done. It's now come out. Burrows. Oh, nice. Oh, Hamer just tried a cheeky little pass inside and it got robbed. So it's a goal kick to United. Ian says it's your telly clockwork. Every time you do a time check, you're further behind. Ping one in. 65-20. Okay. Sheffield is United. Good luck, One, says Danny. Absolutely right. Who can we ping it into? City losing 3-1 to Sporting. That Gyökeres is some player. He is right. He is. 4 seconds in front now. I've caught you up a little bit then, Paul. So I'm on 71 and 32, 33, 34. In front of me by 3 seconds. Come on, Blade, says Wayne. Just giving you time, buddy. 8 seconds in front. Right, cool. I'm caught up on comments. Might get to watch game now. Not that I wanted, to be honest, on where we've been playing. Coops, best keeper in league. Ref, we're always going to get that. Weak from the ref. Paolo says, really worrying about squad depth after this game. I think a lot of said, me included, really, that I think our first 11, our best 11, can compete with any team in this league, which again goes back to the disappointment of the Leeds game. Under that, I'm not sure. Peck isn't the level of an Arblaster. Shackleton or whoever isn't a Gilchrist. I don't think McCallum is the same as Burrows. So yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? It's fair point, Paolo. Paul, that we only had 4 shots to say we're all over them. It's the chance creation, isn't it? It's the lack of the chance creation. It's the fact. Oh my God. I've got to suffer for having a cold. I can't touch my nose. Because my bloody camera. Oh my God, that's a penalty. Yeah, penalty. Sinclair Armstrong skips past Cooper. Cooper brings him down. It's a penalty to Bristol. Penalty to Bristol City, and it is a penalty as well. He's nipped it past Michael Cooper. Cooper's tried to come out of the way. Can't. What a sickener. What an absolute sickener. Come on, Coops. 74 minutes and 15, 16, 17 on the clock. Is that Mehmeti who's come on as sub early doors? Oh, they've scored. Cooper went right way. Oh, he's here, look. He's here. That's their welcome. What we're playing at, it's gone horribly wrong away from home in the second half again. Should have kept the other 3 on, says John. No. Played for the penalties. He kicked the ball away, but Coops fell for it. He had no choice but to go for it. Well, he did. Of course he did, but... Losing, Jimmy. Yes, we are, pal. Should have stopped it, says Paolo. Never change a winning side, says Alex Ferguson. Gonna have to dig deep now. Coops weren't far off stopping that. It was unlucky. The score past best keeper in the league, but we're coming back like lions. I love your optimism, Avril. Love it. Changed it again and paid for it, says Jack. That's that then. I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I think there's 20 minutes to go in this game. No chance. I know. Come on, Blades, says Chris. It's gone from being too easy to us running out of ideas to us probably losing it. Well, Fleet wakes us up a little bit. How's he not saved that, says Beast Boy. Perhaps we'll speed it up now. We're not coming back from this, says Sam. Will they go for a second or defend? I would imagine they will try and hang on to this. Thought it went under him, to be honest. Good pen, to be fair. This is the perfect scenario. Tailor-made for Ryan Brewster. So unfortunate he isn't playing. Come on, Blades. There's still time, says Paul. Leeds fans seem to forget that no matter what they ever do, nothing compensates for having to live in Leeds. Hey, I live in Wakey, so I think Connor's in Manchester. So we haven't won yet this season when we've gone behind, says Sam. Like how you think 20 left, we need another 30 to have a chance on target. Their keeper's not had to save a shot yet, nor had Cooper until they had a penalty. I don't think you can swing it and... Oh, hang on. Gil-Christoph Sariki on. It's a bit more of an attacking threat down the right, but it certainly is a risk, isn't it? Opening us up a little bit. Got to blame Wilder for not playing a winning side. Poor management. Uphill battle. This is like a wall of ice now. Okay. I'm just going to... Here we go. We're into the box and... Oh. Bristol have just neatly got it out, but Hamer wins a throw-in. Well done. Souza... I thought it was going to be a corner then, but no, we're in the box still. The thing is, like they're breaking now, and Sariki's got to try and stop Sinclair Armstrong, who won the penalty. Vinny Souza wins the ball. Sariki gives it to Harry Souter and Anel. So this is a joke. It's annoying me now more than funny. And look, one of their men's gone down injured. Interesting. That happened. Uphill battle. This is like a wall of ice now. But what? I'm just going to come back to John's comment. Got to blame Wilder for not playing a winning side. Poor management. I think we all, we rotated the side again, obviously. But when we made those 3 subs earlier, there's not many that we wouldn't say are our first team. There's no excuse while this team's on the pitch to not be beating Bristol City. I think we've got our best side on the pitch now, potentially, other than obviously the Alfie Gilchrist change. The Kiefer Moore and the Ryan O'Neill one was, unavoidable. Leeds could only get a point against these. What's my minute? My minute's 78, 48, 49, 50. Again, I love Wilder, but another 5 changes. We're playing so poor and losing, keep a winning side. Here comes the Wilder out talk. Give over. I don't think anybody's saying that, Joe. I don't think anybody's saying that, pal. Can we admit we are tin pot now? No chance of promotion. Wilder out. Welcome back, Gold Dragon, David Webster. Someone's down. They're now making at least 2 changes. Bristol City have been decent, to be fair, better than Blackburn anyway. I think they've looked solid and well organised, if unspectacular. He stops it for their player, but left more on the floor, says Paul. Well, that's happened a couple of times already, hasn't it? Why don't they have a shot, says Doug. I know. Why are we so poor at set pieces? We've got Suter who's 6'7", and yet the ball never gets played to him in the box. I think we always aim for him, Jord. It never really comes off. And I don't think he's as dominant as he should be in attacking set play situations either. You've got to rotate, says Jamie. It's midweek. Why do we try to pass it in, says Michael. Aren't these the games that we need to be winning or getting a point? Yeah, you'd say that about Blackburn as well. And we wouldn't have been happy because they're back-to-back, but you'd say a point at Blackburn and a point at Bristol City is okay. Playoff form, if you like. And we're going to come out of these 2 games with 3 points at the moment if we don't get something out of this. So it's actually a better return than 2 draws would have given us. I think somebody made that point in the Patreon group. But shoot, stop trying to walk it in, says Dublin Blade. O'Hare's not in my strongest 11, says Adrian. That's fair. That's fair. That one. Oh, we've won back possession now on the left-hand side. It's Burrows. Deep cross. Raksaki went down. Oh, that all-time ball. Oh, well, that's Sousa that came into the box. Suter. Unbelievable. Raksaki isn't a good sub. Doesn't do it from the bench. Does it miles better from the start. Raksaki was a waste of a sub. Done note. I'm just laughing at this one that's coming up in a sec. I believe the Zoom works via the pinching mut. I'm not going to try it. Agree with Goldrick. I thought you might. Go on. Nice to join us, pal. Incoming David Webster. Please, can someone ban him from the chat? No. It's an open forum, Pat. Unless you're abusive, any opinions are welcome here. Even Connor. If we don't score in the first 20 minutes, we just don't look like winning after. Gee, Blade. Come on. We're not promotion material. Look, we are so negative sometimes. Honestly, a lot of those players were atrocious. Sick of listening to the talk about the takeover. What's the point? Wilder had got the game plan wrong again. We've missed Brewster, says Ian, with a smirky face. We've played very safe today. A lot of sideways passes, says Andrew. Not anywhere near dynamic enough. Been really poor on the ball tonight. Created no. I agree. I think we have been very passive tonight. We don't penetrate enough the way. John, we've come to save our big. We have to save our big guns for midweek. Sheffield, are you seeing what we are seeing, Mardy Bum? Oh, I don't know what we're about there, Avril. After bringing in a complete starting 11, we should be looking at the playoffs at best. Yeah, realistically, we've changed the whole squad around, haven't we? Suter must have gone to the Sanderberger school for heading. Here we go now, breaking through. Oh, well done defensively there from Bristol City. Cleared for a corner. Go on, Suits. I'll see you tomorrow when Neil Harris inevitably S-houses us. Yes, absolutely right. You will, pal. You will. I'll be in the comments. I'll be there if you're losing. If you're winning, I'll probably give it a miss. Corner punched away by the keeper. Sousa scooped back in. Oh, headed over by Suter. Too much chopping and changing, says Kyle. Wilder thinking of the Steel City derby, says Wayne. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he had half an eye on Sunday with the starting lineup. But then it were 0-0 when we made those 3 strong substitutions with Kiefer, Raksaki and Arblaster coming on. So, again, that's why I put the reminder in on 58, 59 minutes, whenever it was. Can we just check that we're all happy with these substitutions from Wilder trying to go and be positive and win the game? Got to thank my dogs and being in Retford stopping me from going tonight. Yes, Jamie, I remember you saying. They kept good shape, says Drew. Yeah, they have. They've been well organised. Oh, Sariki into the box. Oh! Burrows running the show for us. So disappointing tonight, says Danny. The other lot will be talking about winning the league tomorrow and having the momentum going into Sunday. Burrows heads it right across the face of goal. There's just no cutting edges there. There's no cutting edge in this side. So disappointing. Good cross again from Burrows. It's out for a corner. Come on, United. 84 minutes. Bang on 85 now. 85 and 3, 4, 5. Can't buy a goal. Come on, boys. The fact you happily called rucksack shows how shallow you are. Don't like people taking the piss out of your Brokeback Mountain haircut, though, do you? Fix up or don't complain, Peter Griffin. I don't know if that's at me or somebody else who put a comment in. Not sure. But it's a dodgy punch, and it's a corner. It's another corner. Oh, that were a dodgy punch from their keeper. Burrows thought Moore was still on the pitch, as he'd have eaten that cross. We're finally moving into attacking with only 10 to go at best. Bristol City are playing as if they're playing away from home. Unbelievable. I've missed a goal. We've scored. Oh, my dad will kill me for that. Oh, get in. What a goal. What a goal. Is it Ryan One? Is it Ryan One? Shut the front door. Shut the front door. Corner taken quickly. Oh, what a cross. Well done, Ryan. So what happened was, cross comes in from Hamer after a short corner. Suter heads it back across goal like we've been doing. They temporarily clear it off a knee, and One up, flicks it into the top corner. Ryan One. Ryan One. Brilliant. Now let's see if the tone changes a little bit. I think Connor might have just left the building. David Webster, can't see anywhere. It's fair to say I'm not going on X after this, says Joe. You might want to go back on now, pal. Let me skip over a couple. Took 80 minutes to wake up, says Rye. Flat, no spark, not one player that looks like changing the game. Yes, says Avril. Oh, get in, goal. Lots of love from John. Goal from Paul. Yes, get in. Bosh. Get it. I can't go through all these. Come on, you red and white wizards. Got to read out the sponsors' comments. Get in. Finally, a first of the season from a set piece, says Adrian. And it's the young kid, isn't it? The young kid. Ryan One. There's a lot of comments that you've all put that just say One or goal or 1-1. So thank you for that. There's no point in me repeating them all, is there? I love Mogger's enthusiasm, so I'll go with that one. Rated, says Jamie. Looking away from goal too. He was and I was. So, yeah, brilliant. Nice one, One, says June. One off the back of his head. We'll take it. Checking in just now. Quick summary of how the game has gone, Jimmy. It's been poor, mate. It's been poor. I think we've edged it in terms of possession and probably nudged in front of being the more dominant team. But it's been very flat. They got a penalty on 75 minutes. Cooper brought down their man. It was a penalty. No complaints. Could have maybe even, he went the right way, could have maybe even saved the penalty, but that's taking it away from penalty taker, and it was a good pen. And then it looked like we were going to throw it away until Ryan One steps up. You are the one and only. Yes, nice. McCabe would have sold One by full time. Oh, yeah, that's true. Can we go and get a winner, though? Because I'm on 89, 08, 09, 10. More goal scores than a starting 11. Come on, one more, says Jamie. Just what the doctor ordered. Why have we come out with the intent all of a sudden, though? Because we went behind, didn't we? It sometimes gives you that extra impetus. Shouldn't come to that, should it? One again wins the ball really well, retains possession. Tell you what, this kid's putting himself in the mix. And we're on the attack again. Raksaki into the box. Callum O'Hare. Sariki now on the edge of the box. Goes for a cross. And he's out for a throw. Oh, it stayed in. Looked like it went out. Okay. Vinny Souza. 7 minutes added. Come on, Blades, it's time. Oh. Raksaki. If there's ever any evidence that he is so one-footed, it's right there. So it gets played into his feet in the box. He uses his left to completely send number 37 for a bag of fish and chips. And then it goes on to his right and he skies it. It's a free shot on goal. He skies it. Holy One. Does it work? Hopefully we can push on now. I said earlier we haven't won a game when we've gone behind. You did, pal. You did. One shot on target for 1 goal. 1 shot on target, 1 goal. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Kiefer, for getting injured. Biggest impact this. Wow, Jamie, out of order. What a prospect, says Kev. Why can't Wilder understand we've got the strength in depth to play the rotation? We haven't got the strength in depth to play the rotation game, says Carl. But is his hand forced by the volume of games? I'm not sure. Well done, Suter, for the assist. I agree with that. That was a great assist. You're 2.5 minutes in front of me. I'm on just for a time check. 7 minutes added time as Gus Hamer marches forward with the ball. Now, looked like he were going to just nick it away there. It looks like he's full of confidence now, Ryan One. 91 minutes and 45 seconds, 46, 47. Still a good 5 minutes to go. Got to go for it now. Come on, lads, says Paolo. Come on, you red and white wizards, says Beast Boy. Where is one leads now? Don't know. Connor seems to have disappeared. I don't know if you're still here, Connor. Let us know you're okay, pal. The one and only. I am the Ryan One. 7 minutes, that's right. Where's that golden dragon bloke? I don't know. Just played the get out of jail card. 1-1 would be a fair result as it's been poor. But City look nervy. Come on, you Blades. They do look nervy. Come on, Blades. Let's go get a winner. Rucksack, don't call him Rucksack. Saki's found Brooks shot near the car park. Should have scored, says Ray. That'll beat the bus on to Sheffield, that shot. Take your time, man. Absolutely right. Taking the 3 points home, ready for 3 more for midweek Sheffield. Well, oh my word, what a deep cross to that. Cleared. Well done. This camera angle is all. I don't know if I went off then, but I'm back. Frozen. I'm back, mate. Don't worry. I'm back. I'm here. All is good. As Bristol City sort of come forward with it and they've just given it away. Right, come on then. We're on 93 and 38, 39, 40. Come on, Blades. Only's got himself a regular spot on the bench. Hat-trick against Wendy's coming to a venue near you soon. Red card, says Liam. Red. What's happened here? I'm well behind, aren't I? I'm well behind. Right, so yeah. Oh, Rob Dickey. Yeah, it's a red all day long, that. He got robbed, last man. He's got to go. He's got to go. And he had to do that, to be honest. Otherwise, we were through on goal. Yeah, George says, Dickey's safe city there. We were scoring. Well done, Callum O'Hare. Always rated you. Always. Shame it didn't come 10 minutes ago, says Si. 7 points from 9 would be a good return from these 3 games. At least we've done something Leeds and Pigs didn't do. Scored against these. O'Hare was on the ball. O'Hare, man of the match. Wow, Mugger, come on. Burrows or Hamer? Oh, I'd go Burrows. Do we shoot? Says Jamie. Yeah, we do. I don't want to look at comments because I think if you're in front of me, you're going to tell me whether it's gone in or not. So I'm not looking. It's got to go over on it. Hamer. Oh, it's on target, but it's saved. Oh. Well done, Coops. .96 minutes, bang on. And it's United coming forward with the ball now. Onto Burrows. Back to Anel. Plays it back to Cooper. It must be tough so far for basement-dwelling Doom merchants Webster, Chirac, Golden Dragon, wanting a club to fail, but it hasn't worked out well thus far. No. You say, don't say this to me in the chat and it's not happening. Suter into Vinny. Raksaki cuts inside, of course he does. O'Hare. Sariki. Across the box. No. Vinny crosses it. Oh, it's bobbling. Harmer. Burrows! Get in! Yes! Get in! Oh! Come on! Oh! Connor! Comment to let me know you're all right, pal. Get in! Golden Dragon! When are we going to realise we're a tin pot club? Let me see if I can find that comment. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know how you go back and search properly other than scrolling. So when are we going to realise we're a tin pot club? When are we going to realise? We're getting close because this is when back when Connor were commenting because he's been quiet. Jordan. Gold Dragon. Scott, I've started. It's all right. I know I can find it now. I can find it. So let's get some comments from the real blades in the chat. You beautiful man. Not quite as beautiful as Michael Cooper as Man Mountain would have you say, but yes, get in. I know it's a lot of the same comments, but rescued a winner. Come on, Ed. You've got to be happy with that, pal. You've got to be happy. We don't want to put you in that category with them, do we? I know you get frustrated, and rightly so. Come on, get in, you beauty. Wow. says Mogger. Wow. To all those that have been negative about the changes or anything else, it don't matter, does it? Unless you're an out-and-out negative person, like, the ones that we know. Those that have just been frustrated with changes and stuff like that, they will also be delighted to be wrong tonight, because we're Blades. Full time, we've done it. We've done it. What a win that is. What a win. That is incredible. That is resilience. That is something we haven't had. We haven't had to show yet this season. Sam, I know you were concerned. There's no chance we're going to come back. We've never come back this season from being behind. Well, we have now. It's another monkey off our back. That's character. What a goal. 2-1 Blades. Come on. Get in there, in with the fans. Look, yeah, jumped into the fans, didn't he? Up to second place, says Wayne. Anyone heard from Leeds, says Lee? No. It's good we've shown character to come back from 1-0 down. However, I still need more. Okay, all right, Sam. Yes, says Mr. V. Good to see you, pal. How many yellows have we got for that? I'm not bothered. Amazing. 2-2 for Burrows. What a strike. Where are you, David Webster? Where are you? Come on. Let's be having you. Get in, says Avril, who, to be fair, believed from the start. Damn you, dogs in Retford. That's good, that, Jay. Nice, pal. Jimmy, you are so far behind. I know, mate. I don't care anymore. I don't care. He's done in it. Fecking brilliant. Yeah, absolutely right, Ray. Absolutely right. Get the flip in. Love that celebration, Jimmy, mate. I sort of half knew it would come in, and then you sort of get a little bit, because I'd seen the comment. But then somebody had put, what did it say? It was red, you back. Red. Okay, so somebody put goal. S put goal, and then directly afterwards, Jason put shocking. And I was like, no. And then Avril puts Burrows, and I'm thinking, right, I'm going to stop watching now. I don't know what's happening, and I'm a minute behind. So we're on the attack. I've seen it before. We're on the attack, and it don't go our way. So that were a genuine reaction, even though I knew something was happening. I'm just glad it were for us. That's why you play to the final whistle, says Dublin Blade. What a 3 points that is. Leeds have gone quiet now. Scenes, says Joe. Absolutely right, pal. We've got 312 joining us, all the Blades jumping on to bask. What a brilliant result that is, especially in the circumstances. How about that for going into Sunday? Burrows, superb there. The way he opened up and drilled that in. Burrows got better as the game went on. And somebody said, rightly so, he's driving us forward. And he was. I thought he took the game by the scruff of the neck. We can't forget, he's 22. He was captain of Peterborough. And you're a captain for a reason, aren't you? He has showed captain-like qualities there. Another one that absolutely picks himself. So Ryan One is being pushed forward to the crowd as they're all dancing. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Jimmy, last few minutes has been comedy gold to watch you. Thank you, mate. Burrows get in. Boom, says Carl. See, Carl, we're another one that we're a little bit frustrated. Rightly so. They've all got Wilder punch in the air. Flipping, get in, he says. Flipping, get in. Come on. Love that, Chrissy Wilder. That is the Chris Wilder we know and love. Brilliant. We are flipping massive, says Paolo. Wow. Jimmy celebrates and the players are already in the showers. Yeah. Leeds fans are back in the caves. How can people not like sports, says Dave the Nose. Wow, I know. Look at, I am just the visualization of what we're all feeling out, because everybody can see my face on screen, but the lift in mood when stuff like that happens, people don't understand the highs and the lows that sport gives you. Absolutely unreal, and we will all go to bed smiling tonight. Brilliant. Definitely Burrows now. Getting Blades, great win, lads. Burrows is so good, proper shining at the minute, says Paul. Now then, lads, great win. Well, what a win that was, says John. Absolutely right. Getting Blades, you beauty. Watching your reaction was even more entertaining than the goal getting. I'm sorry, because I let myself go, and it's one of them. We're going up, says Great Bants. So we've gone from I know you didn't say this, Great Bants, but no chance of promotion while they're out from Gold Dragon to we're going up from Great Bants. I love that. 3 points, bring on the Wednesday. Oh, we're going to have to start changing our mindset, aren't we? Shifting to that. What a final 10 minutes. Is he still sneaking around? I wouldn't normally put this on, but I wanted people to know we were okay because he went very quiet for a little while. Connor. Signal for Leeds fans. It's not first time we've upset him, is it? Get in, says Doug. Need to start getting call-ins on watch-alongs when you have moments like these. Jamie, there's loads of stuff that we want to I'm planning, and I've talked to I've bounced ideas off other people about when we hit that 5K target. We'll be sort of adding more stuff to the offering, I think, because I'm gonna get some more support on board with the channel. I think that was our toughest win. It was our we made it tough in the face of adversity. I don't think we really started properly playing till the last 10 minutes. Mighty Blades onto the Piglets. What, last 20 minutes, 3 goals. Could have gone either way with goals. What a tonic for Sunday, says Paul. So happy, brilliant spirit. What a win, says Josh. Leeds, where are you? Not jammy at all. Pushed hard and got what we deserved, said Simon. Said 1-2. Said, yeah, you did, pal. Yeah, you did. Neil, 2-1 win and second in the league. Harrison Burrows is cooking. Fantastic 3 points. Told you, dull game, Rich. Rich, you were right. Up until 75 minutes, pal, you were on for a solid prediction. Back in the top 2, says John, with -2 points. So, yeah, I love it. Getting awesome, says Jimmy Foster. Oh, you well, pal? Not seen you down at the lane for a little bit. Hopefully see you Sunday. Thanks for the red card, Bristol, says Mr. V. What a result, says Danny. That shows proper character from the squad. That not great, but 3 points. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. That'll do, Blades. That'll do. I'd have took the draw at 90, but that's a mark of a promotion team. That's what's exciting about it, isn't it? That's what's exciting. We said it, and stuff like this. And I get rinsed for my opinion, rightly so, all the time when I'm wrong. But I'm glad to have stuff like markers that I can put down when it's like 6 points from 2 difficult away games is automatic promotion form. Love it. What a way to bounce back from 2 poor performances against Leeds. And I say poor performances against Leeds and Borough rather than results, because it's no shame to go to Ellen Road and lose, no matter how much banter we have with Connor. And Middlesbrough are always a tough team to go to. It's the manner of the losses that upset us. And to bounce back with these sort of resilient, character-driven performances, particularly in the final throws there, absolutely brilliant. Missed the game. Can I ask a negative? How did Moore's injury look, Jimmy? He jumped up for a header and came down on his leg badly. I didn't see it very well, to be honest. We'll have another look back, but hopefully it's not too serious. Fine incoming. Passed by Blaster Unreal, says Jimmy Foster. Absolutely right. What a way to finish my birthday. Happy birthday, Maury. Happy birthday, pal. Hope that's giving you a good day to finish on. On to the big game. Oh, I'm going to have to leave. I have an incoming call. Oh, no, it's good. It's good. He's gone. I'll ring him back. Cheeky snatch and grab. Only played for the last 10 minutes too. Well, we dug that one out, didn't we? It says Ian. Brilliant. Whoop, whoop. Shaky through the majority of the game, but the last 10, 20 minutes was brilliant. Unreal. Absolutely elite, Jimmy. Forget what I said about not being dynamic enough. You won't be beautiful Scotsman child. I read that completely wrong. Oh, no, you big, beautiful Scotsman child. Come on, you red and white wizards. Made my 10-month-old jump when I screamed out, yes. Yeah, well, Josh, listen, I'm sure he'll understand in 10 years' time. He'll be doing the same, hopefully. Well, said the rocking horse. Oh, to be that in that away end right now, says Greystones. Absolutely right. There's no way I'm going to catch up with all these comments. I've lost my breath and my voice. You and me both, pal. And I've got a phone call to return. We only need to wow. We only need to wow. Wow, said Sheffield United on WhatsApp. Oh, is that what they've put? Fantastic result. We went for it after we went 1-0 down. Yeah, we did, Nick. We did. And it's brilliant to see, innit? Brilliant to see. Smash and grab. We'll take it all day long. Can't wait to see those limbs in the away end, up the blades. Deserves that celebration, does One? Yeah, he does. When you're winning on a fairly poor performance, it stinks of promotion. Stinks of promotion. It reeks. Wilder going mental. Love to see it. Chris Wilder back. Oh, Wilder's ecstatic. Love the plaudits they're giving to One. Oh, love that as Vinny pushes One to the front as the fans sing. Love Wilder. Oh, is that Wendy's in 13th that they're just showing it table? It's not crazy. Thought they were going to win league. Brilliant. They're going to stop their action from there. That's fine. We'll catch his interview later on. Come on, you Blades. Just scared my missus right up. That one is for you, Johnny. Absolutely. Yeah, I love that one. Peroni on the bus. Didn't even see the goal. Jacket was a beauty. First time I've done a watch along and really enjoyed it. Thank you, Jimmy and the Ramblers. No problem, pal. You're welcome here anytime, and thank you for that kind comment. Thought it was awful, but love that. Teams that go up get poo house wins like that. That's right, Bean. That's right. It's the result in it that we're after. Highlight was watching Jimmy believing, not believing, then really believing. Get up the New Zealand. Another one. Nice one, pal. Thank you for watching us from over there. That's the best comeback this season. Absolutely right, isn't it? Absolutely right. What a cameo from One, though. Forced himself into the mix. He definitely has. Your class fella. Thank you, mate. It's a team effort, isn't it? We're all in this stream together. You guys are contributing as much as I am. Get in, pal. What a win. So pleased for One and Burrows. What a player he is. Up the Ramble, up the Blades. You know the Blades never do things easy. We don't win, do we? We don't. It'd be boring if we just strolled to... Like, Leeds won 3-0 against Plymouth. Yawn. Boring. Much rather do that. Much rather do that. No sweat. That was always in the bag, says Matthew. Wow. Flipping. Get in. The Blades going mad. Going mad. House up the motorway. Love that. Buzzing. Oh, yeah. I'm just all over the place now. Great watch along, Jimmy. The time delay made it pure. Yeah, because you knew what I was going to be doing next. Yeah, fair enough. Season-defining result, says the FX pilot. Oh, yes, Blades, amazing game. Great finish at the end, right down to the last minute. Fantastic performance. Fireworks scenes, no pun. Get in, Blades, says John. Going mad in Oz. Love that. Jimmy Burrows plays better with a left footer at centre-back. So is it Jackie Long throw in? No, Neil, not for me, pal. Not for me. You knew that. You baited me there because you knew what my answer would be. Sweetest of dreams tonight, Blades. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Come on, you red and white wizards. Great result to come from behind to get the win. The coach ride home for them boys. I hope Wilder stops off to get some cans for the lads. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Great show, Jimmy. Thank you, John Joe. Appreciate it, pal. I'd love to be on the players' bus on the way home. Come on, you red and white wizards. Let's not forget the last 2 away games. Both hadn't lost at home. What a win. Huge 3 points and keeps the momentum going before the big one on Sunday. Love you, Jimmy, pal. Up the Ramble, up the Blades. Thank you, pal. Deserved that. We were the better team throughout and really went for it after going 1 down. Great win. Yeah, I just thought we were going to disappointingly let it ebb away, which we've done before. And we didn't. We came back and we grabbed it by the scruff of the neck. Jordan loving it. What a win. Would have took a draw all day long. So would I, Nige. Particularly at 90 minutes. Take it all back, Take it all back. Up the Blades. Bring on Wednesday. Get in. Just walking out the ground. What a win. Well said, Jamie. I can't obviously disclose you swearing on the stream, but up the Blades, up the Ramble, up the red and white wizards. Red card really messed up Bristol's plans to see out the game. Yeah, to be honest, they were just going to shut up shop, weren't they? They were just going to wall it off and sort of try and we'd have to break them down, which they've been doing all game. It didn't work, did it? It didn't work. And that was Callum O'Hare that orchestrated that by nipping in, by the way. And I've been a big critic of him, but he played his part tonight with that little intricate detail. They also got a player sent off. I wonder what would happen today if they kept 11 men on the pitch. Sam, I love you, pal, but I don't care. I don't care what would have happened if they'd have kept 11 men on pitch. They didn't. They didn't. We won. Let's just enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. You know, he's brilliant in it. Getting Blades. Oh my God, I'm buzzing. I was running around a lay-by near London. All the lorry drivers were thinking, what's this silly guy doing? We only need 3 points from these, and Blackburn both having not lost at home. Brilliant, innit? Bring on the pigs. See you Sunday, mate. Yes, you will, pal. You will. I said Dickie saved City, but in fact, it's actually cost them, says George. Yeah, that's right. To be fair, we'd have been through one-on-one anyway, hadn't we, if Dickie hadn't brought him down. So it looked like he'd saved him when we didn't convert the free kick. 5K before Christmas Day. You never said which year. Exactly right, Lee. Never said which year. It might be 2026. So 6 points, 2 away games. Take that all day. Where do you sit? I work at the ground on John Street. I work on Gangway B. I sit 4 up, just left of the halfway line on John Street. Scared my dog more than the fireworks did tonight. Bring on the snorters. Doing a Highland jig from the Scottish Blade. Love that, Andrew. Same, James. Absolutely right. With dogs scaring. Daniel says wasn't here because my dodgy stream was behind. That goal had me crying on my knees in my living room. Thank you, Jimmy. And yeah, made a proper smile on my face. Oh, good. Well, it's the team that's done it, and it team's given us a smile. Jimmy, I think the Leeds and the Borough games came at the wrong time with the passing of Starman. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. They were never going to be a good game to play after that, were they? Only some unit for 18. Yeah, is he still only 18? I think he might be 19, maybe even 20 now. But young lad, he is a right unit. Right unit. You absolute beauties. Come on. Great times, you red and white wizards. 50 years of Blade, but the child in me still jumped out when we got the winner. Love that, Philippe. Love that. I didn't see Wilder chest punching the badge, so it's an 8 out of 10 for me. Fair enough, Ian. Fair enough. Mel says, I'm in paradise. I'll give you One. Oh. Take over and another 3 points. Bring on Sunday, says Andrew. So it took him 80 minutes to wake up. It did. And I'm not bothered. We got 3 points, didn't we? Wow, unreal. Sorry, just joined. Don't worry, Craig. That's no problem, pal. Not the best performance over the 90, but we all love a last-minute winner, don't we? Of course we do, Paul. Of course we do, pal. First win doing a watch-along, Jimmy. Maybe it's Andy that's bad luck. It's definitely him, isn't it? It's definitely him. Andy the Blade. 400 live viewers. We're all Blades, aren't we, says Beast Boy. It's we like to share, don't we, in the spoils in such brilliant times. Peroni will already be on the bus, says Sheila's Wheels. Love Burrows. Never stops trying. Thanks for the watch along and company, Jimmy. Great stream as always. Thank you, pal. Just a couple of like internet issues this time, and I was way behind, weren't I, for whatever reason, but really enjoyed it tonight. Really enjoyed it. Just had a hard time. Jimmy, I hope you're all right, pal. Ryan Oney. Had him at 12-1 anytime goal scorer when he came on. Brilliant, Kyle. Brilliant, mate. Well done, pal. Even better for celebrating for you. Yes, great finish. What a player, Burrows. The Man Mountain says, come on, Ryan Oney. Pass me a Peroni. We go wild, wild, wild. Yes. Yes. I mean, we've already got the Vinny Souza song to Come On, Feel the Noise, haven't we? But we'll go with that. Come on, Ryan Oney. Pass me a Peroni. We go, wow, wow, wow. Maybe. I think Vinny's got... Maybe when Vinny moves on to Barcelona, then maybe that becomes Ryan Oney's song. But I'm good with Ryan Oney. Up the mighty Blades. The fact Oney is 18 with a frame like that, one for the future. Absolutely right. One for the now, hopefully. But yeah, I know what you mean. Getting how much does momentum shift for Sunday now? That's amazing. But what a feeling after a poor display. Absolutely right, Rob. 397 watch. It's 406 now, Lee. Only 115 likes. Don't forget to press the like button, Ramblers. And subscribe if you're not already, because we are so close to that 5K milestone. Thank you for all being here. Really appreciate it. My next door neighbour knocked on my door to see if I'm okay after that second goal. I've never shouted as loud. Brilliant, Ray. Oh, Simon, thank you so much, pal, for your super sticker. Very much appreciated. Thank you for joining us tonight, pal. And Durr says, getting Blades roll on Sunday, 2-0 United. Look, we will be doing a warm-up for that. So you can get your comments in for the Wendy's. But listen, we've got to enjoy that, haven't we? What a brilliant result. If not performance, that last 5 minutes were just incredible. So thank you to everybody for joining me tonight. I'm now going to love you and leave you. I hope you all sleep well. We will be I will probably do a bit of a debrief tomorrow on this game, because I know there's a lot of people wants to talk about it, whether it's a 90 after 90 or a debrief. I'll let you know. Keep it Ramble. The way you're going to find out is to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. But for now, come on, you red and white wizards! Up the blade!